Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there. Thanks so much for tuning in. I had a wonderful time. I will see you next week. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Listen. Yeah. All right. Okay. Enough with the dramatics. Enough with the drama. You can probably hear my children in the background going nuts. Okay. So my apologies in advance on behalf of them. Okay, because I got the wrong wet food this morning and Mamu Chan has let me know it. Trust and believe me, my baby has been meowing at me like, you got the wrong one, Pop. And I'm like, yeah, my bad. It costs a lot because I had to get it delivered and now I have to go get more and I'm over it. But not as over as I am with the antics and the semantics of every dissertation, every think piece, every sort of strong opinion and then some of this particular franchise that is RuPaul's Drag Race Global All-Stars right now. I can't even look at the camera. I have to get this out. I get the frustration in the storytelling that I receive of the utmost in the infinite level of ways of this being, okay? Just so you can hear me. They're going nuts. But like, sending racist stuff to Queen and to wish them the worst of the things that you could wish somebody on top of like so much other stuff I've been seeing. I'm over here like, yo, I just cannot receive this anymore. I really can't. Like I can't do it and it's driving me nuts. Hold on, y'all. I gotta do so much because this is giving a lot right now. Hold on. And I'm over here like, Matthew, like I read some shit today and then I saw some other shit and I'm sitting here just like, I mean, yes, lights, turn off on me. Hold on, y'all. I'm having to do a lot. This is what it's giving. This is what it's giving. Everything's going off. Blah. This is literally what it's giving. Everybody just wants to scream. I swear to God, it's a lot. Oh, there we go. Like, the season hasn't been enjoyable for me because of social media. But at the same time, I ask of them, what is going on storytelling-wise to where it made plausible sense that Galavera was in the bottom this week? I am still perplexed from that entirety of it. Like, I'm just like, how did she end up here for that dress, for this look? And I watched Alyssa be shaped like an eraser, make it through what looked like some possible prom outfit that we're going to see a video of that has been given way too much time to. Baby, I'm watching this episode and I'm like, this lady is safe? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I said, baby, if anything should have went down and should have happened the right way and everything that's going on, it should have been Alyssa versus Soa, maybe. But I also liked what Soa gave, even though it wasn't like the most well constructed. She was beautiful. I don't know. It's storytelling wise, I get nervous now when we get to the mirror, because after Alyssa and Queen will have a conversation, we then get to another talk, and it seems to be that every person that goes home gets a last say. And I've been right about this. Somebody thought that was a key earlier when they got in my little chat. It was cute. I mean, whatever you think, you that girl, I've been her. I'm a dude, but yeah, there you go. But like, it's the same. But like, it just, as for me, I'm sitting there going, what? This is weird. It's a lot to take in. I am proud of my friend on the show, and I love them so very much. And I just really hate seeing people come from them, because her sense of humor is not being received by this fandom that is starting to do this thing where they are completely absorbed with an individual, so much so that that person must be protected at all costs. And if anybody says anything about them, attack them. And you can say whatever you want to say, because what they just said was so bad. It was so bad. Like, it's that kind of that sort of situation. JB, when did Queen attack Nelly? You are missing my point, and that really hurts, and that sucks to hear, because we may have a part where we just pass on this for you. I'm so dead ass. I don't think so. It's okay for people to send her death threats? Is it okay for people to wish her ill and call her out of her name and do that too? I'm looking at you. You have missed the point of my entire speech, and that really upsets me, but I will continue because I have a point, and I'm making a very good one. And I know I am. I know I am. And that's all right. And we're going to just not be on the same page here, because I like Nelania a lot. And I do think that this edit is definitely trying to show her as the underdog, and everybody is, out to get her. But the way that just this moment that we just had right now, that you received it to where you're saying that it is okay, that I think that it's okay for that. I'm sorry, not at all. She shouldn't receive any of that, but you shouldn't condone what she's saying to Nelly, her, and Kitty. Who is condoning those things? You are missing so much of that point. And you know what? Let's do this. Let's really jump on in. Let's jump on into this about condoning, and let's actually utilize this word before I even get to this review, because I need to address that, because that's some fuck ass shit, and I'm a little pissed off right now. Now I'm up. I'm gonna be real. Condone? We're watching a TV show. This is reality TV. They're asked questions. They are done these little interviews and these little moments on camera where it's like, say something or do something like this. Okay? I don't think so. You can feel that way, JB. But if I have a different approach on that, and you are now coming at me in this sort of regard because I feel differently in that situation, and you think I'm condoning some shit, no, I have a different viewpoint about how I'm watching a show go down, because I'm aware a bit more than just what you see on a surface level of 55 minutes. And I also understand that Queen's confessional really wasn't that gaggy of a moment, to be honest with you. It really wasn't. I'm avoiding her right now because she's been annoying me. She then makes a joke like you could use it to cover your face. That's playful. It sounds like there's a lot of sensitivity over one contestant, and that's bothering me, because now it's playing this whole, well, she's going to be attacked the whole season. No. She also needs to buck up a little bit. I'm going to be real. May lose subscribe. I don't give a fuck. Buck up a little bit. This is TV. We're doing this. This is a show. Entertain me. Everybody, blah, blah, blah. Like she was also dragging fucking Kitty, and deservingly so. And Kitty was doing the absolute most this week. That for sure. But as far as like Queen is concerned, as far as Kitty's concerned, as far as Nalani is concerned, as far as everybody on the show is concerned, they all get a moment to have television. They all get a moment to speak their piece and do what they got to do. This bullying shit, I am so over it. I do not agree. I'm not on that level. Nope, don't agree with it. There you go. Sorry about it. Don't agree with it. I think that Kitty's being an asshole. Absolutely. Rude, bitch. Rude. I'm like, girl, why are you always talking about somebody? That part of it. She literally, every episode has been nasty. That part. But as far as you like making this whole, like, I don't want to be and do all that and that, nope, not for me. That's what you see. What I see is different, and I want you to respect that. But I'm asking of you because I'm respecting everybody else who wants to go, I don't like what she's doing, I'm mad at her. I let y'all say your shit. I do. I do not tell you that. I tell you not to go out there on behalf of the Rant Pack and tag people. I think that's crazy. It's fucking nuts. What's wrong with you? Trying to bring people into your misery. Fuck all that. I get that happen to me. I've been a person that's been a part of that bullshit. So I'm always going to stick up for my other entertainers here because that shit's weak. But like, if I sit here and have then a different opinion, then it goes, well, then you're definitely giving. No, I'm watching a TV show. I'm enjoying a TV show. You want to see some bullying? Go watch Bad Girls Club. Go watch Winter Season. Go watch that one. And even then, Miss Mother should have stood up for her fucking self. And when they finally left the house, she actually grew a little something. But like, this is getting ridiculous. And I just do not like that. I don't like that shit. I don't like it at all. And I'm cool with you, JB. And I'm cool with everybody here in my chat. And I'm good with my Rant Pack. But it's one thing that has really drove me into a hole with any kind of reaction or review of anything. Is just having a different point of view. And then all of a sudden, people then turn it on and take it to a different level. And it's like, what are you talking about? We're talking about a TV show. Like, we're not talking about these people in real life. This was filmed months ago. The editors could have changed this up. You would have never heard Queen say, what if they didn't even put that in there? I'm not feeding him. I'm giving him what he needs to hear and what everybody else that is on his same page of thinking is living and thinking about. Like, baby, I'm here. I'm right with it. But like, I'm getting passionate because that's the point of what's going on with social media, with how everybody is going off on folks. Well, is it okay for her to say all that? Months ago, they've already worked this out. Now you want to go ahead and attack something? That's crazy. When even between you, it's us viewing a situation. We're viewers. We're outside the aquarium. We're watching the fish swim. Fuck. You don't have to be sorry about how you feel about Queen and Kitty. I hear you. I don't agree with you. That is that. And there we go. And that's where I just want to end it. And that's where we're going to leave it. I needed to express those feelings. It has been maddening having to see shit online. But if you feel, Matt, they look like assholes on TV. Okay. But when you take then someone who goes, I don't agree with that, and then you go, so you're saying it's okay to be nasty? That's what I'm getting at. Like, hold on. We're watching different shows. We're doing this a little bit differently. That's all. All right. That was the other part of my scale tipping right back into view again. And JB, no, I have had you in my chat for some time, and I know I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That's why that was that passionate moment I just had with you versus I can't stay. Wasn't that. It was very, just listen to me. And everyone else. It was just that, because I'm all over here like, oh my God, I love this show. I'm also can get frustrated to see Espana All-Stars, trust me. So I don't take away from anyone's feelings on it. I just hate that it's turned into this level of I can now say whatever I want to say because of what I saw on TV. That's my issue. That's the only problem I have. Yeah, I did block a lot of global, but recently, I don't know if Elon Musk has it out for me or something, but it's back in my algorithm again. I don't, maybe because I just posted one thing and it was like, okay, here you go. But I blocked all words and then I started just reading and it just really, I don't know, social media is weird. But regardless of all that, we're going to get to this show today. I apologize for taking 16 minutes to like, at the same time, this is Maddie Rant's channel. This is what I do, whether you like me or not, whether we agree or not. I'm going to be here every day that I'm supposed to. Well, I say that I'm going to be here. And I also welcome you in regardless if we agree or not. I just encourage you not to attack the people or go after the people that we talk about. And I also encourage that you don't attack me because but again, if you're disappointed in how people are on TV, fine, because I've also been that person. I'm disappointed in Katy Perry right now, and I have every right to be disappointed in her for working with oh boy. But at the same time, I can give her some coots because this song that just came out, it's kind of a bop. But I'm also like, I don't want to listen to it because, but I want to listen to it because Doechii. But see, one thing we can all agree on is Kitty, but I think that's the difference too. And this may also be where you all will have a point with me, where it's like, well, Maddie, you know Queen. So there may be a little bit of a different feeling about a person because you're not on a, what is it, they say, a parasocial level or whatever level where it's just literally outside the TV screen and this, that, and other. Like I've talked to this lady often, talked to Queen outside of, you know what I'm saying? Like I talk to her often. So it's like, that I can understand. So I can receive that for like, well, Matt, you're not taking this like how we would if you were. I get that, but that's my bitch. So I'm going to ride for her forever. And that's just going to be that. And the Babs in general with Queen Hannah and motherfucking Spanky, those my people. But like, it's just a weird season. I will say, and we need to get to this review. I get the difference because she, you know me, we talk. I can't tell you everything that I'm told because I also want to be respectful of my friends and their contracts. But when I get information, I'm like, oh, okay. And so then when I come with my review, I take the TV part where I'm the fan and I talk that way. But I also try to put in perspective because I've met a lot of these people through DragCon and through parties and events where they'll tell me, Matt, you had it right, but then you were wrong. And then when they tell me where I was wrong, it's like, oh, bitch. Didn't even think of it that way. And it's the same people that people think I hate or whatever. No, we talk. We talk it out because that's what people do. It's what normal people do. But regardless of all that, I get your frustration. That margarita pizza bit was weird, bro. That was weird. I did not like that. I did not like that at all. I did not like that at all. That, and it was like, Kitty, that wasn't even your moment. She asked Melania what her catchphrase would be. You couldn't let that baby, and I have the screenshot because you were staring dead at her in this weird way while that was happening, and then you did it in such a, and RuPaul laughs, and then it's like, what was that? And Melania's turning around like, huh? Margarita. And I'm like, I said that what? So hold on. So we're gonna. I said, Elena, you better not say that shit at all for the rest of the season. You better have left it in that episode. I love you, and you know I love Rue too. That felt very strange. Now that, as an American, I was like, why did you do that? And was it that long? Did it take that long? Because you know sometimes they like take a second between them saying something or they have to re-ask the question again. This is like TV. So that's why I was like, could she not pull it? Why was it so quick? I guess because she's Italian, and I guess because Kitty likes margarita pizzas and that's her idea of it. I don't know. Imagine if Kitty making a fried chicken joke. Oh, right, the elbow to the face, baby. I'm just, I myself was like, why a margarita pizza? Like, why of all the things, and then why did I like that? Like, why like that specifically? Like Super Mario or some shit. I don't know. That was weird. All right, y'all. I'm so sorry. 20 minutes in. I said to myself, this is going to be a 90-minute video. And we're doing this earlier today because Global All-Stars, as much as I'm enjoying the show, I know a lot of everybody's kind of fatigued a little bit from how this edit's going. So I'm like, let me just start this early in case I end up talking for a very long time. And so far, I have fulfilled that promise of talking for a very long time. And there's a piece of hair that is just doing this right now. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the dislike button if we don't agree. So there you go. Do that. Let's start the show at Maddie Rants everywhere except for X, which is at the Maddie Rants. You can find that all in the description. You can find that on the About section of my YouTube channel. I'm so used to saying description. So used to. It's still on pause. Patreon, I did post this reaction on Patreon for as low as $1 a month. Ooh, I'm doing the Meet the Queens for Thailand. I'm very excited for that. So that will be the 17th of September. If you're on my Patreon, I'll be doing a reaction to that, and I'll also be doing a review here on YouTube. I'm so happy Thailand's coming back. Bookable on Cameo, Merchville at dragqueenmerch.com. What else? Ooh, I'm an affiliate partner with Paramount Plus. If you want a free week of Paramount Plus on me, there is a link also in my About section for that free week on me. Go ahead and subscribe, get you some Paramount Plus. Even if you're not watching Global All-Stars like that, you can still binge it when it's done, or you can watch a bunch of the other shows that they have available on Paramount Plus because there's like a really good selection. So check out Paramount Plus. I'm like, Matt, what else you got? There's more. My birthday is in 10 days. Pew, 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 pew. It's on a Tuesday. I'll be going live that day because it's my birthday. But like, yeah, for those of you who wanted to send some love, the Tippy Poo jar will be open, but also there is an Amazon wish list for those who wanted to send gifts because y'all asked for it. I was like, okay, got it, bet. Yeah, so the Amazon wish list is in the About section, right? I think so. If it's not, I need to put it there. And then, yeah, if you want to drop a CP in my jar, please and thank you. PayPal.me/MaddieRants, Cash App.com/MaddieRants, and Rants. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This program's for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, gender, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Maddie Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not affect the opinions of human beings on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be rude and grab your libations and strap in because I'm a little bit of a talker and may be here for a while. Don't post any spoilers in the chat. If you feel uncomfortable reviewing this program, have some Activia and have yourself a good poo. Cuckoo. Oh my gosh. Then you're one of the most amazing people on the planet because I feel like anybody who's born on September 24th, we are soul bonded and we're awesome and all that. All of that. Let's see here. I wanted to answer something real quick. I saw someone post something that was I felt like it gave a little context to the situation that we were just talking about. Tommy! Oh my gosh. Hey, Tommy. I know who this is. Hey, Tom. Hey, friend. Okay, listen. Margarita is like a girl's name, and margarita pizza is the flavor of pizza. It's supposed to be a gag name. Oh. Okay. Hey, friend. Hope you're doing well. My birthday's in 7 days. That's amazing. Shout out to the birthdays. We got Virgos and Libras in the house. Shout out to you. Happy birthdays, all that good stuff. I can't take it down. It would not come down. So sorry. It's like, bitch. But yes, my birthday is coming up. If you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar for your boy hosting today, maybe if I yell loud enough for you today, I don't know. Please and thank you. help your boy out. You know, his car is still down, so anything and everything is super helpful and really appreciative. And also, shout out to everybody in the last live. I was able to get one of my birthday presents, which is the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, which I have been enjoying, but also feel like I haven't played the game in forever. So I'm like, what am I doing? Relearning MVC2 all over again is a lot. But yes, thank you for the love that you gave me. Trust me that I've been wanting that. The Mario Party Jamboree is the next game on my list that I must purchase. And then of course I have stuff on my Amazon wish list too. But yeah, let's get to the episode. Let's start this up. My apologies, y'all. I've just been talking. I want to say though that I battled through my social anxiety yesterday, and I'm very happy. I'm very proud of myself that I wasn't a complete goob. And I went to this birthday party that was a gaming event kind of party. So there was like TV set up in every room, and I played Smash Brothers. Won my games, mind you, bitch. Yes, I won with Duck Hunt and I won with Min Min. About it. I got second with Peach, but I was eating them girls in Smash Brothers. And then Tekken, I did very well until this one guy came and threw it. He just wore me out. Not in the best way possible. If I were to be, yeah. Anywho, it was a good night, and I was very proud of myself. I was like, Matt, I walked in the door at 2:50 a.m. and I didn't feel like shit. I had some drinky poos, you know, I don't drink anymore. So it was like, all right, I did that at a party. I'm done, back to sober. All right. Had to get that off my chest. I was proud of myself, and my therapist is not available for that phone call. So there. All right, let's get into it. Okay. What was this episode about, everybody? Let's enter. I think that was appropriate. Yeah. So what was this episode about? Kitty's got mouth. Kitty's got a lot of nerve. Kitty had a whole lot to say. Old Miss Kitty. Every confessional they gave you. Yeah, every confessional. Every single one of them. Not a nice thing to say. Every single I said, damn, I said, Kitty is getting dragged this week. Kitty's got dragged online. Because I'm like, yo, not one nice confessional. Oh my God. I can at least say that Queen had nice ones too. Like, Queen had nice ones where she was like, oh, this is great, blah, blah, blah. But like, Kitty, go watch the episode, girl. Everything was ooh her, this ooh. It was like, oh my God, Jesus Christ, too much. Anywho, glad everybody was still there, even though we lost Eva the Queen, which sucked horribly. The next day, I find it interesting that every time they ask what challenges they hope to have, Alyssa always says a dance challenge. I said, you just did girl groups, and that wasn't really that. It wasn't that graceful. It wasn't demure. It wasn't mindful. See, when you go on the floor and you go dance. No, I'm for real. I'm looking at Alyssa like, you kind of had that opportunity a little bit. Are you just saying dance in general? Like, that's all you're going to do? Because they don't do those as much as they used to, Alyssa. That's kind of in the early days of Logo, when y'all had ballets and bullshit. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting. Anyone else notice the trend of cutting off Alyssa? Zach, what if I told you she was talking for quite some time? Allegedly. What if I told you she was just going on and then they cut her off? What if y'all thought that she just had one sentence and that was it? All right. I'm just saying. Like, please don't think that it's just her going, I just want to, nope. Nope. You already know it's not, it's not. Wait, Clarissa, what did I say? I said something. I laughed so hard at Alyssa's dress for this cocktail moment. I have never giggled at a look in my life before, but I bahawed at that dress. I'm still shocked she wasn't in the bottom two. And I love you, Tia Coffee, but your wig was shifted during Binge Queens. Shout out to Binge Queens. Binge Queens has been an excellent filler for the pit stop. I'm going to be real with you. Because Isis and Raja chew on that couch. And so do Tia and Hannah. Have such great chemistry. Love Tia and Hannah. Those are friends. Hey, friends. And Raja, Matthew, are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I did it. Yes, that's family. So, like, yeah. Like, come on now. Like, that's three people in my life are on Binge Queens. You better believe I'm watching every episode. The fuck? I'm like, good friend, family. It's one of the greatest seasons. Yeah, okay, Camille. I'm here for rant pack conversation today. Y'all gonna lead this charge since this episode was lightly boring, but it was still kind of interesting. Can we talk about folks trying to drag Jeremy back into the discourse because people are just now getting hip to the list of favoritism? And you see how Jeremy responded to that? This is why I have to be on social media, even though I don't want to be sometimes, because I have to be aware of what's going on, because y'all young motherfuckers like to just do the most. Anywho, God bless you, babies. You're the future. It's like, of course, Alyssa's favored, just like how there is another queen who is not talked about anymore that was also favored because they got away with shit on set and nobody was doing nothing about it or reprimanding them because they know the numbers they're going to bring. And so as far as Alyssa's favoritism goes, I'm just going to do this like I'm watching TV, right? Where I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch the show. I'm going to do this, that, and the other, la, 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 la. There are many times, and I absolutely will agree with this. There are many times, many times, where I will fucking girl, yeah. Because this week alone, and I do not mean to be nasty, Alyssa, girl, they needed to talk to you. I was like, what in the fuck is she wearing? What is that? And then I looked at Kitty's outfit and I just knew, like, there's no way you're safe. Not in that. Very RuPaul. I was like, oh, so she had a tacky moment too. Well, there have been moments where I looked at Ru and I was like, not for me, sister. So we're watching a TV show. If Alyssa doesn't win, I think that's going to be the gaggiest of gags, is what I'm looking at. Now, if my friend Queen Kong wins, oh, bitch, I'm going to be so fucking excited. I'm going to scream it. I'm going to scream so loud if she wins. Oh, bitch, I'm going to be so happy. There are other queens who are still in the competition, though, that I'm like, if they win, that's going to be a gag. Oh, it's going to be a gag. Because as much as y'all are like, poor Nelania, she is still a contender this season. Chabo, I'm answering it right now. She is still a contender because they like her. I think we're looking for her moment with Ru where it's like, okay, I got it now. And she's sort of clocking in. I hated that Kitty took that moment from her with the margarita pizza. I was like, girl, let that baby answer herself with her own catchphrase. What if she wants to say moon prism power or make moon make up? Like, I would have been here for it, lady, if you gave some, like, what are they called? Oh, magical girls teas. I'd have been here for it. But y'all are fighting in the background. Hold on, my cats are doing the most. What is happening? Hi. What's going on? Hey, Nina. Mama, you good? You little raspy. She got you moving. Okay. All right. I'm going to let y'all be. Oh, my God. Like I just saw Mina like flip like out of nowhere. I have like my laptop and my monitor for my gaming and shit, and I just see her. I'm like, wait, what's going on? What's happening? Because this morning I went to pet Mamo. They're both in my bed. And I pet him, and she bit his ear, and I'm like, what? I was like, girl, chill out. That's my firstborn. But I pet her too to be like, it's all love, like chill. But my God, it's a lot. Love my kids, but when they go off, they go off. Okay, back to this episode. Let's move on. I just wanted to include that picture. I love this set. I hope we see it again. I don't want this series to be over. I think they need another chance. I think we're rushing a tad bit. I honestly think we're rushing it just a tad bit. Don't do this again. We're rushing it. The Javis are going to be there next week, even though there's nobody from Spain, which is a gag. Mina Co. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Why am I excited for the Javis when they've been on some bullshit with their own panel? Anywho, I like this mini challenge. I do like this mini challenge. She was right. Norvina, looking like a fusion of Christina Aguilera and Pheromone, putting on makeup and giving the girls tutorials on, safety instructions. This was cute. I'd be here for this to be done again. We don't have to have this to be a one and done moment. I kind of enjoyed it. I did. I kind of enjoyed this. I'm sorry. Alyssa, you have on a very, very expensive wig that you're going to have to do your makeup with. Wait, I'm sorry. Like, this is a mini challenge. I'm thinking to myself, does she not mind fucking this hair up if in case something happens? I'm like, you are crazy to be wearing that stacked ass wig for this mini challenge. Do you see the wigs that the other girls got on? It's the ones and twos, right? Put on the one, turn it two, it's there. They're good. 2 bobby pins, a bitch is pushing. I cannot do this today. I'm like, Alyssa got on fucking at least $1,000, at least a G in that wig. I'm sorry, that shit is huge. I was like, there's no way. No way. See how everybody else's hair? Vanity right now is killing me. But Pythia, I want to ask this version of Pythia so many questions. Nalin. You cannot tell me that Kitty is an Alana. You cannot. I'm sorry. Every time I see her face like this, I just feel like, girl, I just hear that lady going, Alana? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. If you know who I'm talking about, props to you, mama. I'm using that name versus the TV show name. My goodness. Anywho, Purple Eater, tell me you see it. Especially like tell me you see it. It's like all here. It's all here. That's a lot of baby. Down. But listen, this is fun. This is cute. I actually like this. Please do this more often. Do more. We have to do makeup, but it's also a crazy challenge where things are shaking up and things are going nuts. I kind of am here for it. Better yet, how about they rent out one of those 3D those motion simulators that you can get in the mall? Like, what if they do that? JB, don't be sorry. Be fierce. That's the dumbest shit I've ever said. Don't be sorry. You have your opinions. life's hard. You're also talking, you're getting your feelings out on stuff, you're watching TV or a show you're passionate about. As long as we can have these conversations and then just get back to it, that's what's important. That's why no one's going at, no one's jumping, no one's doing that. But, we're also like, okay, let's talk about it though. Let's have this moment, girl. Because what's happening? What's going on, baby? What's going on, bubby? We love. It's all love here. It's all love here. Trust. We don't have to agree with each other, but like we are definitely not going to tear each other down. That's for damn sure. I had a super chat earlier in the day. Mo to the Monica. It's Mo. Hey, boo. I don't know if you're here. This was earlier in the day. What is going on? But here's my question. What the hell was Alyssa No Someone Self going to do? Going to do with all that good stuff in her bag? Miss Tessa did that suitcase justice. She's going to glue that on those... she was going to glue that ostrich feathers to that fabric, baby, and give you drape bullshit. It was. Hold on. You saw what she made up there. And hold on. I have to get... It's not even Nina. Look at you. You're being the good one. Mama, you want to talk about it? What is this? Hi, Bubby. Hi. Yeah. You earned it. You earned it. You get to say hi to everybody. Hello, everyone. I'm doing a lot right now. My name's Mamu-chan. Hi, everyone. Hello. Hello, Stinky Pete. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. You good? You good? All right. You good? Relax, baby. Relax. Okay. And then here come Mina. Is it my turn? Jesus Christ. Okay. This was fun. I loved it. Do more of these. It's great. Alyssa, I realized you didn't even do your makeup. Queen, I'm like, girl, you are painting. Gala was like this the whole time, y'all. Like every time it was shifting, I would have wanted to be in the center. I wouldn't have wanted to be on the side. I'm sorry. It's Gala literally the mirror was here, bitch. Like the whole time. Like Kitty's over, oh my God, it's giving Muppets in space nonsense. But very that. But Queen, I'm laughing at you, bitch, because you're like, girl, I got 110 pounds of muscle on you hoes. I'm doing just fine. Like it's Vanity being knocked over, and then Pathea's losing her wig, and Queen just sitting there like this. All right, okay, that's fine. We're doing this here. You basically get knocked by a boulder, both you hoes. Oh, so funny. Melania. I just know they gave you time to blend this when you showed your face, because there is no way. I was like, they had to give them like 2 extra minutes just to blend. There's no way. There is no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I was like, oh my God, that mug. I cannot. But yes, this is fun. And it was one of the highlights of the episode for me personally. I did enjoy this. It was good to see everybody having a great, grand old time. Wow. Vanity, I'll be real. How were you able to draw that eyebrow with? You must have started on that first before they started shaking it up. Maybe. I don't know. Like, I'm like, how did she do that eyebrow? There is no way. Like, there's no way. There's no way. This isn't horrible at all. I was like, this is actually isn't bad at all. It's pretty good. It's like it's almost like Nicolas Cage didn't get the role in Long Legs. I love you, Queen. Hey, DW. Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being here today. We are talking about Global All Stars, and what was a passionate beginning to this episode, we have settled into just running through the mill of it all. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe, and become a part of this Rant Pack family. I try to make it through that. I try to make it through it. Oh no, I did. I kind of liked how we started this off, to be honest with you. I like that we started this off passionately and we were, on our different sides of the debate. And then we got to leave and no one said anything about transgender illegal aliens in jail. And no one said dogs and cats were being eaten in Baltimore, excuse me, Springfield. So happy for us. That's how we do a debate. Proud of my Rant Pack. We did good. We did good. Tessa's face, she looks like one of the characters on Big Comfy Couch. You know how, Miss Mama Molly had the nose and she had the doll? I'm like, this is like one of the characters on the show, in my opinion. I feel like Tessa's about to take her legs and go from 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then go all the way up there. Yeah. You didn't do shit. You didn't do nothing. You didn't do, Alyssa, you didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing. The wig is everything. You didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing. Nothing, honey. I'm like, girl, she didn't do nothing. Daytime, who? Who? Now listen, Alyssa don't have the shape for daytime. Oh, Matthew, daytime beat. Y'all are kind. You are kind. What is she going to the store at 5 a.m.? No, ma'am. That's chapstick and a little. All right, so we're going to move on. We're going to move on. We're going to move on, sister. We're going to move on. They damn near put on the same amount of makeup. No, that's not true. That's not true. Thank you for tuning in today. If you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar, because it's my birthday month. In 10 days, it's my birthday. Drop me a little love in my jar. PayPal.me/my rants, Cash App $Simon Rants, and Venmo Money-Rants. What the hell is this? It is so funny how you have so much to say about everybody. And this is like not even far away from, just regular. I don't know. This was a lot to take in. It was a lot to take in. Alana had a good time at the makeup counter at Dillard's. She had a great time. Ooh, I know when your mama dropped you off to get your beat done before that, I know, Alana, you ate that up. You did, girl. You did, Miss Alana. Go ahead, Miss Alana. You did that, Miss Alana, girl. Gala looks like she's going to be possibly in the movie Bad Education. And she's going to be in a film that is directed by that same part. What is his name? Oh my God. And I love that movie. It's so good. Yeah. Nelania looks like she is transitioning into Raven, and she's on her first step. Right now, she's getting the skin color together, and then she'll soon register into an HBCU. That's the second Raven step. Then the third Raven step is having given back to the NAACP. That's the third Raven step. The fourth Raven step is to find a Black friend that will allow you to say the hard R in front of them several times. And when you do that, then you are truly in the mix, because then you can just be around them, right? Then you change your hair, get a wig that you feel is not in favor of your texture or tone, but something that applies to what you think is what you want to look like, right? Ask Rachel. Go for it, girl. But no, Melania's she she gave herself a tan. I was like, okay, girl, go off. Bad. She looks, yeah, go off. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Pedro Almodovar. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Because I love that. I remember, oh my God, I have a story about Bad Education. I was dating this guy I should not have been dating at the time. And he took me to go see that movie, and it like moved me, bitch. I was in that theater sobbing at parts. Like, what? And that was where one of my loves for independent and foreign films came from, was Bad Education. That's one of the reasons why I like them. That's that. Oh my God, it's a true fact. Because I saw, I know this is gonna be so like lame, but Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is another one, but I didn't see it in English. I saw it in the original text and subtitles. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because some people saw it when it was dubbed. I did not see the dub. I saw the original before it was like a big hit. I think, was it me and my whole family? We went and saw the whole thing because we were into that. My dad loves anything with martial arts and kung fu. So saw that. That's one of the reasons. Bad Education's another one. Run, Lola, Run. Was Frida another one? No. Come on, Matt. I feel like I'm missing a movie. I can put House as in my list of a foreign film I've seen that completely changed my mind on filmmaking and made me love it even more, because I love strange and odd films. And House is one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. It is so fucked up and weird, and what the hell is happening here? And excuse me, a floating head nonsense. Go for it. It's nuts. Bitch. 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 I've been looking forward to that one too. I saw the trailer for that, Jose. It looks really good. It's giving The Hours without Meryl Streep and Nicole Kidman. Shout out to anyone that's seen The Hours. That is one hell of a lesbian, depressing fucking movie, but it's so good. It's just depressing. It's so sad. So sad. But God, it was well acted. Like, very well acted. Nicole Kidman had that nose prosthetic child, put them stones in her dress, bitch. I was walking into the river when she was having that whole speech. I was losing my mind, honey. I was like, oh my God. Julianne Moore in the car where her child was crying. Too much. Ooh, Vulva. I have seen that one too. Yeah, he's got some good works. Anywho, Tessa wins. Congratulations to Tessa. $10,000. All that kind of stuff. Can I take you to the movies, Maddie? What? Are you trying to take me to the movies? Ew. What are we gonna go see? Kitty wasn't happy that Tessa won. I forgot what statement she made, because everything just sort of runs itself together. It just sort of sounds like it's just fusing together. I forgot what that girl said. I was like, why? What? I was like, what did she do? She hasn't won anything. That girl went home on the fourth episode, I think. Like, let that baby live. Oh, that's right, because of the 5 o'clock shadow. And I was thinking to myself, says the widescreen face. All right. This is why I can't be on the show. Because anybody trying to do that shit with me, girls giving 5 o'clock shadow. Okay, 16 by 9 face. I know we're not doing this today. That you can do whatever you want. That shape of that head gonna be the same. It's gonna be it's gonna look like that one boy in Clarence with the 2 lesbian mothers. Yes, that little square-headed child, a Minecraft character trying to read, bitch. Okay. I find it funny. That's why I'm over here like, lady, you need a friend like me, bitch. Because there is no way. The way we're going to be nice. No, sweetie. We going to match. Because if someone give it to you, you got to give it right back. Fuck all that. We're taking, no. You ain't going to read me. Not me, bitch. Okay. This part. So they're told to get in teams based off of who you would want to have a cocktail with. Mind you, no one picks Nelania, so this adds into the narrative that no one likes her. This is why I totally get why people are going off, and I'm also thinking and saying to myself, it's not that deep, but other people may feel otherwise. But I get it. Because yes, everyone picked somebody, and it wasn't her. And of course, Queen had a commentary moment like, I don't want to be with her. I mean, they just had a moment, and it was also like, I don't want to deal with that. I hate how they did that though, because I'm thinking to myself, oh, production wants us to know. They need us to feel in a way that she's the underdog and everybody's out to get her. And as again, they said what they said. I'm just saying it's really heavy-handed. I'm just like, okay, fuck. And then Kitty's like, oh, I don't want to be with her. Da, 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 da. I'm just like, okay. Alyssa goes to Tessa because Alyssa's not thinking about this as an actual challenge. This is why I'm thinking to myself, whatever edit you thought this would have been in favor for, if you thought it was going to be graceful to Queen or Kitty, no. And if you thought it was going to be like this moment of us thinking that like Nelania is like, well, she has no idea. She's completely delusional in what's happening. No, that's not happening. You want to know why? Because we're not watching long episodes. We're watching very short ones with very little context, ones where it's like, and throw in this, and throw in that, and throw in this, and doing that. And now we're here immediately. We got in a fight. One person said one thing. Nothing was cleared up. We're on to the next day. Oh, no. I think every season of Drag Race needs a 30-minute Untucked. I don't care. Even when it got boring for those seasons, that's just on the queens. I'm going to have to blame them for that. I'm being real with you. Every season needs about an hour to an hour, 15-minute episode and about a 30-minute to 25-minute Untucked. Drag Race Philippines is doing it. It still included Untucked Keanu Weave, so that's why weaves sounds so weird when I did that. That's why I'm not including it in a bit, because it's still included in the. I'm sorry, the way I worded that was wrong. The reason why I'm not including it is I did it again. Don't say that word again. Blah blah blah. It was a part of the episode. Versus separation. So we got an hour, but it's also including that in the conversation, which to me is like 5-6 minutes, where we could have had 25 minutes of whatever was happening there. Whew. Okay, there we go. Oh my God. If I had said that one more time, included. Yes. They do. US All-Stars does have their own Untucked. All the US seasons have their own Untucked, unless... Let me think. Yeah, no, all the US seasons have had an Untucked that's been separated. Mm-hmm. It's the international seasons that normally have them in the episode together, and it's like, oh, okay, a couple of minutes here, that's fine. The only one that I know that does have a separate one is Philippines right now. Yeah, I think it's just Philippines. Hoping Thailand does a separate Untucked. Pan, you already know what's up. Come on, friend. I'm sorry. Oh, Eric. Hey, friend. Eric, don't get me started. Oh, we're going to get there. So get me started. I cannot. Oh my God. No, you did not. The cat's unplugged. I'm trying not to bop. Mom, you heard them just stop moving because they know I'm like trying not to go off. Oh my God, he just unplugged the whole thing. I cannot. Okay, so I have like several cords that are set up, and the kids started playing closer to them, and so Mamu and I could feel him tugging at it, but I didn't. No, not the PS5 is that's still on the other. I have like two power strips. He unplugged the main one that has the image that we have in front of us that I have to redo again. So I can't do any more slides. Give me a second. This damn cat, I swear to God. I have been watching the Binge Queens episodes. Love the Lisa Simpson's Abby, by the way. And this was the episode when she was trying to be cool for the kids on the beach. Because remember, the Simpsons went to the little, I think it was like the rental property. I forget if they like had the timeshare or not. And then Lisa found those people that she was like, oh my God, I want to be like them and cool. Because Bart was skateboarding. And I think that was his whole bit that summer or whatever. And Lisa was trying to be cool. And then yeah, okay. I remember. Okay, sorry. Love that episode. Love that season. Yeah, but no, Binge Queens has been great. T and Hannah are friends. And then Raja's fam. So like, yeah, I have been watching down. And to be honest with you, yes, it's been a good ride. What do you mean Raja and Isis have no chemistry? This week was chemistry low. They're a key. Did you see the part when Raja and Isis looked at each other? I forget what outfit it was, but they just looked at each other. They were like, that shit was so funny to me. I was like, yup, my thoughts exactly. Okay, hold on. I got to change this out, y'all. Give me a second because Mama unplugged my shit and I gotta do this with the other TV. 1 second. Mamu. Y'all are putting daddy through it. Gosh, okay. I gotta do a whole lot right now. Because this TV doesn't want to connect when it wants to. It wants to connect when it wants to connect. And since I lost the remote for it, it's hard to do. That's why I've been using my iPad because it's been so much easier. But my iPad, I don't know if this is broken with the charger in it. Was it even charging? Is this broken? Do I have to get another cord? Tell me I don't have to get another cord. I am notorious. Here we go. I am notorious for the Apple chargers. I'm notorious for fucking those up. They do not last long with me, baby. I'm sorry. They're always bent and everything. I can't help it. Okay, here we go. All right, let's try this again. Hold on. I think this would help, Matt. Stop screen. All right, screen mirror. Yeah. Ta-da! Okay, we got it working. It's just something about their chords in particular that are very no. And sometimes I can be a little heavy-handed, so I definitely will give that what it is. Yeesh. Someone's birthday's today. Hold on, let's give some birthday love. We got some more Virgo energy in here. Where are you, babes? Somebody's birthday. It's my birthday in 10 days. Whose birthday is it? I can't find this chat. We got to move forward. So, Soa, Vanity, Tessa, Alyssa, Queen, Gala, Pythia, Kitty. Nalani doesn't have anyone. Rue says, hey, pick somebody. When I tell you, oh, your birthday was Monday. Happy what is on Monday. Okay, happy early birthday. Happy early birthday to you, Jaflacoli, right? I hope I got that right. Clarissa, my birthday passed on September 4th. Remember months ago on your cameo, you were saying happy birthday like it was that day. Oh my gosh. Happy belated birthday. That's right. The cameos. Because y'all, normally if I get a cameo, I got to do like a silly birthday request for y'all. So it's just how I operate. I got to do a little goofy. Vibe UK 2003, thank you so much for the super chat. Binge Queens are making the season in particular bearable to watch for sure. Hannah's always saying mostly what I think, except for sometimes she's not. But Hannah this week, when Tia was defending that outfit, I was like, girl, thank you, Hannah. Please read, please. Because I'm like, not cute. That's right. I got my birthday. Happy birthday to my Virgos out there. And thank y'all for tuning in. My birthday is on the 24th. If you want to throw me a little love, because my birthday's on the 24th. Low key. You want to buy me a little birthday cookie today or something like that. PayPal.me/BettyReds, Cash App $BettyReds, and Venmo /France. I hate that that's a T-Move notification. I appreciate you for being here. And thank you so much. Kitty was so pissed that Melania chose their group. Like, you were mad, girl. You said Dolores Umbridge. I'm like, I find it really hilarious that you called her Dolores Umbridge. I said, Alana hadn't had a Snickers, and she is acting up. We just need you to go on stage and do your little twirl and walk the fuck off, Miss Thing. Now, this is where I was like, why are you mad? Like, what is about to happen here? Is it because you know what fabric you brought? Girl, I was like, why is she so mad? Here come these fine men. God bless them. The gag is that they have suitcases of fabric that they were already told to bring. For somebody asking me, I think they're told to bring what they feel they can make a dress out of, not what they think everybody else can use. So it's like, if you were to make a dress and you had the options to bring your own fabrics to make said dress, what would you bring? And so that is, I believe, how this was done. If for those of you who are asking, like, do they have to, or were they told like a specific amount? I think it was told, like, bring something that you can make a dress out of, like your own fabric for it, for sure. And then just not tell them what it's actually going to be used for. The moment they said switch. Now, this is where I'm gonna, and forgive me, Kitty, because I'm high key gonna drag you here because I thought this was some fuck ass shit. It was also good strategy. At the same time, your suitcase wasn't cute. Let's be very clear. As much as we can make things out of what you had, it really wasn't given. Let's talk about it. Girl, your Minecrafted shaped fucking head sat over here like some weirdo and was like, I don't want her on my team. And then when you find out you had to switch luggage, I'm going to make sure to get Pythias because I know her. She's going to have the fabric. Yet Melania hasn't walked out in an ugly look yet. So what are we talking about? What are we actually I am so confused. I'm listening to her talk about her. Now, this is where I will step in, JB, and go, here you go. If you were looking for a read, you got it. Because I was like, huh? And look at their suitcases compared to your small ass suitcase. I would really feel some kind of way if I had some big ass green old. It's get more so. I feel like they didn't actually bring it in these suitcases and they just put the things in these suits. I need to ask this question. Like, I need to really ask somebody this question. I really need the tea on this. I need a confirmation. Sorry, my friend is working and he said someone pulled a gun on him. And he works with Xfinity. So I'm like, someone is threatening you for cable and internet? My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. When I read that text message, my world stopped because I was getting multiples of them. And I'm like, what happened? It must be serious. And I read, I'm sorry, what? He's fine now. But I'm like, oh my God. I just got threatened with a gun today. He kept claiming he had a gun, 2 guns on him, and he shoots anyone who tries to mess with him. The customer behind me said that he also had a knife and he kept reaching for it while talking to me. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I am very happy that he is out of this home. Okay. But it was all because I asked for ID for the beer he was trying to buy. I'm okay. He brought his beer and left, but yeah, that happened. Okay. Okay. Woo. Okay, my bad. He had the second job. I'm sorry. It was I'm not gonna say he works at a convenience store. There we go. He works at a convenience store, and a homeless man came in and was trying to buy beer, and the person didn't have an ID, and so my friend asked for the ID, and then he threatened him for the beer. Okay, better. That's better because I thought he was on the cable job. That's why I was like, wait, what? Hey, don't do America. We're already fucked up. Leave us alone. We're trash. Like, let us be. Like, look what's happening over here. Let us be. All right. We don't have free healthcare. Let us be in our bullshit. All right. People want to come here for some odd reason. I'm like, all right, get over here. They're trying to take away women's rights if they haven't already. So by all means, jump on board if you feel like it. Yeah, he's fine. But I've been in a situation like that when I worked for a gas station, and I don't play with that kind of stuff. If you go take it, baby, my life is not worth me asking for all that information. Girl, take that shit. Go on. You robbed us. Ooh. But back to this robbery. Kitty makes sure that Nelania gets her suitcase while she shifts it to her getting Pythias, which I thought was like wild. It's like you don't even like that girl so much. Alyssa knows that she's fucked, and Tessa's so cute. And Tessa knows that, well, I've hit the lottery. I love how she kept saying that because I'm like, technically you did because Alyssa got chicken feathers and you got the ostrich feathers. And I love how like people were mad at Alyssa being upset at the fabric. Oh, I would have been mad too. It's a cocktail dress. 5 o'clock cocktail dress. I saw the example that Tessa posted. Amazing outfit, by the way. Very good look. That wasn't a cocktail dress. That blue and that girl, that gaudy ass shit. I was like, what were we about to make here? I would have loved to have seen what it was going to give, but like, I wouldn't have thought that blue and that cobalt blue. I would never have thought that for a fucking cocktail dress. I'm like, bitch, what was wearing that? What party we going to? Is this a cocktail party before the BET Awards? What's going down? That blue. I was like, no, I would have felt some way. I would have felt a ways. They switch suitcases and they're told they have to make cocktail dresses out of this. Soa and Vanity are fine with their choices. Honestly, Vanity did Soa a favor with this yellow because it really does complement her skin tone. And I think that green on Vanity looks gorgeous as well until she actually gets a hold of it and decides to destroy it. Because, like, what the fuck are we doing? I love how I said this is going to be 90 minutes. It's totally not. I'm Alyssa. Girl, what is this? What did this lady just give me? I would have just looked at the gold. To be very fair, I would have used the blue under, but like the gold would have been my main story. That would have been it. For some reason, I'm having to get up. Can I ask why? What am I hearing? It's not Mamu. So who is it? Is it you, Mina? Hi, baby girl. Hi. What's the matter? That's how I caught her ass off guard because she thought I was still talking to y'all. And so I just got up while I was speaking so that way I'd catch her ass off guard while she was doing what she was doing. That's how you get your hi, baby girl. Oh, now you want to do this? Why you do that to me? I love you. She came up and booped me. And then ran away. I cannot. Yeah, Tessa hit the lottery. I'd have been so hyped. I'm like, bitch, black ostrich feathers. Oh, I'm gonna just do what I gotta do. With a cute Aubrey Hepburn moment. Audrey Hepburn? Yeah, Audrey. Why is that Aubrey? Ooh, not the Grahams. Oh, they not like us. My bad. Very Breakfast at Tiffany's tees is what I would have been going for if I had that black, all of Alyssa's fabric, for sure. Hey, Stony Dib. Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. It's the Maddie Ran. Appreciate y'all for being here. Yeah, my daughter, Mina's a Virgo and Mamu is a Scorpio, and I'm the Libra. So we're like, boom, boom, boom. Just like that. Aubrey Hepburn. Oh my God, Isaiah, that is a great drag name. Aubrey Hepburn. That's a fabulous name. Listen, Vibe UK 2003, they received this lady was given strips, not even whole fabric. Hence the reason why when people were going off, I get the favoritism bit for Alyssa. Y'all can pop off on that. Alyssa had every right to be frustrated. That was a lot of scraps. And Alyssa's not a sewer. So yeah, like she's definitely looking at this like, holy shit, I'm having to put a puzzle piece together. Like it's not already done. And I'm just looking at the instructions from a pattern. It's like, no, baby. Like Tessa can take those scraps and go, boom, dress. You, on the other hand, well, we'll see you in a second. Mina, hi. Hey, Munchkin, you have to stop doing that. Who was Alyssa looking at? There were so many times that she kept looking up in a particular direction when she was picking things up and going like I don't know if she was looking at production like, you see this shit? Or if she was looking at someone from the cast like, girl, are you watching me? I'm pulling my bag? Do you see what this shit is? Do you see what's going on? I mean, Alyssa, you would have wore this low key on season 5, so I don't know what we're talking about, but continue. Gala and Queen didn't have any issues with their fabric. Queen had great fabric, to be honest with you, and Gala had some good stuff too. It was like ready to go, and you saw how Queen was like, well, Gala's style is so sexy and this, that, and the other, and I want to do something in lines with that, but still make it me, and like vice versa. That's what I thought was so cool about that, which I was like, oh, this is how I kind of would perceive this challenge. Like I'm making a cocktail dress, but I'm taking the fabric that another person brought, and that's the idea of them and what would have made them look beautiful, and then sort of like pair it into my own sort of way, paying homage to all of the references. I think that's where I would want it to go. Gala's jackets are amazing. We got orange ostrich feathers. So happy. I love how people were attacking Pythia online, and then Pythia's like, no, wait, you guys, I actually like try to diffuse the situation, then everybody apologizes. I feel like this is the season where all the queens are having to go, well, what you didn't see. Because I can perceive from this that this is a very shortened moment, and that she wasn't just like looking off, like laughing at her. She's very much like, are you watching what's going down? Because it's kind of funny. Because it is kind of funny. But it's also now going to be taken into a completely different situation. So this is where I have an issue. Because Melania wasn't like, I mean, let's be real. If I'm going to be Melania right now, I would have felt away if I pulled out those fabrics. The black, fine. The nude, I would have been like, not so much. That would have been me. Not so much. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. Maybe for underlining, I don't know, but that's where my mind would have been like, oh, yeah, we'll figure that out. Like, we'll figure that out. The other one, that overlay, that was kind of cute, but I would be like, I don't know how I would put all of these together. Like, you know what I'm saying? That my mind would have been sort of like thinking, what am I going to do? You have this non-stretch fabric that's clearly not supposed to be sewed with the stretch fabric. If you do that, it's going to be murder on the machine. I would have really, like, also, what was Kitty going to make that was going to be cute? Oh, I don't want to be nasty, but let's be real. What was she gonna make that was gonna be cute? The first thing I thought about was, as mad as she is getting right now about all of that, what was she going to make that was going to be worthy of being in the top? Miss Thing. I thought to myself, like, this isn't real. On behalf of the whole of the UK, I apologize for this foolishness. A grand's worth of fabric. Be serious. Emma, thank you so much for the super chat. The way Hannah read that shit, Hannah said, you got in Binge Queens. Hannah, that was the funniest thing ever. She was like, I'm sorry. And I love how she looks at Tia directly in the face like this and gets back to it. Baby girl, there is no way. That was a G. Probably because it was a lot of fabric. That's the only reason why I can think of it being a gram. Maybe by the yard. Yes. Yeah. That's another way to put it. Sure. Yes. Mm-hmm. Moving forward, Melania is upset with the fabric. It's not really her thing. And this is about aesthetic wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, for Nelania, she's looking at this like, what the fuck am I going to do with this? Like, this has nothing to do with me. And Kitty's like, oh, you have beautiful fabric. You picked it out. You also didn't want Nelania's fabric, even though Nelania's fabric was puss. Nelania had that gold and that black. Do you see the shit that Nelania brought? Oh, she was cocktail ready. Like, Pythia lucked out on Nelania's suitcase. Do you understand me? So so basically, Kitty, and I hate to be this person, you definitely wanted that girl to fail by giving her your suitcase full of your shit compared to the 2 suitcases that both Pythia and Nelania brought that both had excellent fabric from the go. That's the gag. I was like, this is wild. You could have just moved, like, you honestly could have taken Nelania's bag and then you probably would have made a better dress than you did, honestly. Hell, I wanted to see what Pythia could have made from your fabric choices, and how if Pythia had got your fabric and was like, ooh, not so much, how you would have received it. Because when I say you were mad, girl, mad at this girl for being upset at the fabric that she did not choose to then sew for herself. Like, you were hot. And I did not like how this went down. Like, you were way too pressed for me. As much as this can be considered a crybaby moment or whatever, or like you're a grown individual, like, what are you doing all this emotional stuff for? I also can go, Kitty, you were driving this point way too hard. Way too hard for me. I was like, okay, girl, let it go. Like drop it. She don't like the fabric that you gave her. You got your wish. You low-key set this up for her to get your suitcase anyways. So in reality, this is your fault. This is all your fault. Who are you blaming on? You made this happen because you didn't want her fabric, because you knew that you needed help from Pythia. So like, I'm going to take her suitcase because I know she's going to help me with sewing. When y'all are actually in the same group together where y'all are sitting now and you could just get the help like this, that made no fucking sense. Not a lick of it. You're all sitting at the same table. She could have just helped you just to be helpful. You didn't need her fabric to be helpful. What is going on? I didn't take the cow bit as that hard though, because I've heard that in British humor before, and just the way they receive and talk to things or whatever. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm not the whole cow bit. I was like, I didn't take that hard. Like, well, that's slang out there, whatever. I was like, moving. It was just the way she drove this, and I love how Nelania was like, don't do that. I appreciate you, Nelania, in that moment. At least say, don't do that. Don't make this seem like I'm being ungrateful. I just have a tough time with this shit right now, and that's my problem. Right, laughing, and Nelly said there's probably gonna be some pink, lavender, and some pink, and she was right. Mind you, she's calling her Dolores Umbridge. When Kitty wears low-key pink, lavender, pink, white, some sort of other beige ass color, like, what are we talking about? Do you feel what I'm saying? It's like, how are you going to talk about, how are you going to read someone and you read? I feel she reads herself. Hi, Key. Hey, Carl. I think she'd be reading herself. I think she really do. I think really all of that is just doing this projection. I'm starting to think that with Kitty and have these confessionals. Because I'm like, girl, what is going on? Do you see you? I'm telling you, Paddington, imagine if we said that about you. You had this lady saying margarita pizza. What if I was like, Root, call her Paddington Bear? How about we do marmalade? How about that? How about call her Paddington? Let's do it. No, Paddington's likable. I'm glad Lillian was just like, don't do that. I was happy she at least said something. Like, don't do that, girl. Like, come on now. Like, it's not about you. Okay? Paddington's from Peru. I thought he was British. Irma, shut up. Wait, I thought he was British. I thought did I miss the wrong movie? I saw the wrong movie. Is he really from Peru? Is that what happened? Oh, because the colonials. Is that what happened? Did they take Paddington? The story is English with the characters from Peru. I don't pay attention, Keanu Reeves. He came from Peru to England. Ooh, I don't pay attention. I just sit down. The The more I know Chabo, I'm like, oh, did he go by force or was he there on his own volition? You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to ask these questions now. Shout out to Peru, though. Can I get her in the camera frame? I felt her staring at me, and I just was like, bitch, I'm sorry. I felt Nita staring at me hard. I just went, yeah. Oh, Alyssa, was being Alyssa, all that kind of good stuff. Conversations were had. I like to just get to it. Let's just get to it. Girl. Did something fall? Is her tag out? Do you see a giant bug on her back? This is where I will give y'all some validity when it comes to your arguments about how you feel about a person on the show. I ain't never seen Queen stare at her all kinds of fucked up. I was doing my screen grabs and I was like, Matt, let me watch the scene before I just take a moment where she could just be blinking and see it as such. No, it was for a good little 3 seconds. And she was just looking down, takes a breath, and then looks up, and then Margarita I swear I was gagged. I said, so you made this face as you were looking at her when RuPaul's asking questions. Lane's just having a good old key. Margarita pizza. Oh my God, Mo, it's so funny you mentioned that. I hate, oh my God, I love y'all. Y'all are my tribe. You are my tribe. Oh my God. Now I have no choice but to show you what I was doing earlier, but I thought maybe it's too mean, so I'm not going to do it. I swear to God. I really backed out of this. I put this on everything. I put it on everything. I swear to you, the way our minds work, bitch. And I said, I had a whole edit and everything. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. I was like, I'm already going to talk about her. So I don't want to do that. It's mean. I've done a Mr. Meaty joke before, but like, I just was like, no, let me not. But then Mo said something. Thanks, Mo. I appreciate you. Love you, Mo. Kissy, kissy. The fact I had the photo. I had the photo ready. That's rant pack energy, bitch. That's what I'm talking about right there, baby. I was like, oh, so we're on this. Oh, okay, so we're here. Okay, bet. That's funny. Anyways, RuPaul asked for Nelania to give a catchphrase, Margarita pizza. And Nelania being like, no, RuPaul, please don't laugh at that. Please, God, don't laugh at that joke. Please don't laugh at that joke. Meaty's got claws. Oh, bury me. Put me in the ground, I say. 6 feet deep. My God. Meaty's got claws. Oh, that's funny. Oh shit. Is that gonna listen to tear? I think it will. I laughed at RuPaul laughing at Margarita Pizza and her finding it hysterical. That's what I think is funny about that whole moment. Not that she had an entire catchphrase taken away from her today. Like, taken away. And by Kitty's face Minecraft claws over there. And she had to go with margarita pizza, a whole goddamn pizza. At the same time, the lady didn't stop her. So, like, there's that. And it's like, why is she laughing? And it's like, well, I want to tell the lady in that moment, this is when Alyssa should have taken her privilege and stepped in and been like, she's going to laugh at a lot of things that won't make any sense to you. Okay? It's not going to make a lick. And now that you know that, just know when that lady is done laughing at you, that was that. It was just her doing what she does. Oh my God, I can't. But I also was just like, why? Like, why a pizza? And I get what Tommy said earlier, hey Tom, but like, and then he did the accent too. Oh my God. It felt very Chris Pratt getting the role for Mario in the Super Mario Brothers movie. And then it just being like, well, is Chris Pratt about to do an Italian accent for the entirety of the movie? No, margarita pizza is one of my favorite pizzas, mind you. Okay. It's basically fresh mozzarella and tomato slices on top of pizza. Right. And it's like some sauce. Like, it's not supposed to be a lot of sauce, but it's not drizzled in cheese. It's just fresh mozzarella. Mozzarella, tomato, and basil. I don't like tomatoes. This is a fun fact about Maddie. Love tomato sauce, love tomato paste, love tomato on like spaghetti, whatever. But I hate tomatoes. I love sun-dried tomatoes. But a margarita pizza, a good one from a wood-burning stove? One more time. Wood-burning stove. I want the soot on the bottom of my pizza. Do you know how I put basil? If there's an option to put basil on pizza. That's me. Yeah, if I can put basil on pizza any day and just do a cheese, I'm good. Maddie, I know you've seen that Family Guy episode. Which one? My family is Italian on my dad's side, and we love that clip. What's the reference from Family Guy? I'm sorry, I missed it in the chat. Ooh, okay. So, Felicia, they have the naan breads that you can buy in Kroger's and stuff. I make pizzas with that sometimes. That's also a really good option for those of you who are weight watching and you're looking out. Y'all know I'm on my fitness journey. If y'all want a good pizza, but you're like, Matt, I can't eat all that bread, get some naan bread, baby. Get you some naan bread, honey. Make a pizza out of that. You are welcome. It's not too big. It's good to go. And they have the ones at Kroger's, the ones of those little naan bread packs. You are welcome, sweetie. It's great shit. All you gotta do is put a little water, olive oil on that bitch, put in the oven real quick, toast that girl up, then throw the toppings on top. 2 more minutes, bam, she's good. It's good. Oh, I'm getting hungry. PayPal.me/Maddie Rants, Cash App /Maddie Rants, Venmo Maddie Friends. Now I want pizza. Shit. Have you been to Grimaldi's, Maddie? They'll give you exactly that pizza. Wasn't that Mr. Gaddy's? And now it's Grimaldi's? Is that true? It sounds so familiar. I think they have that in Houston. So in Italy, it's not the default pizza. I don't know, but I would like to go to Italy and have an actual real slice, like a real slice of pizza. I didn't like the margarita pizza joke. If someone tries to joke with me with a taco burrito joke, my Mexican ass would be like, true. Just like if I have to make this about country and not about color, because I'm American. So if I went on a show and I was the only American on there, and they're like cheeseburgers and hot dogs, I would feel like, what? But then I also know my American ass, like, damn, we do have that. We do. But I also be like, that wouldn't be the name you need to call me the entire time, or reference a catchphrase. Maddie Rance is from America. Hot dogs. That's stupid. Or yeah, apple pie, something like that. It would be like, what? Like, That's silly. So yes, I completely agree with the statement. I just hated that again. Like Kitty did that. Like why? Like why would you take that moment from her? That bothers me. You like seafood, Maddie? Chavo, you out? What's it? Hold on, you said a movie. You talking about food now? Oh, you taking me out? What's up? Hold on, Chavo. How tall are you? Because he's not ugly, y'all. Thank you. Okay, but no, let me stop. No, I don't like seafood, and it's for religious reasons. So no shade if you're a seafood person, but I don't eat it because it's for religious reasons. Seventh Day Adventist. So like, okay, you checked a box. Let me shut up, Chavo. You checked the box. You checked one of the boxes. All right, check. Can't do it. Let me stop. I'm not gonna do this. Y'all need to stop. Stop, Matthew. Okay, moving forward. I thought Vanity was gonna be in trouble this week. She made another dress the last second. It wasn't ugly though. It wasn't an ugly dress. It wasn't an ugly dress. It wasn't ugly. It wasn't ugly. I didn't hate her dress, but like I kind of liked her original design, so that's why I was like, oh, we're going this route. Okay, bet. Uh, Michelle, RuPaul, Jamal. This woman over here is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Gorgina. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Stunning. I was like, ooh, my God. Loved her. I didn't know who she was either. She. It was sad. I didn't even listen to, that's right. She is a Victoria's Secret model. I was like, I know her face. I kept saying that to myself. I'm like, I know her face. I have seen her pump the runway. I know me and Jamal's babies would be so far. All right, let's continue. Every time I see this, I just start to laugh. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Cocktail dresses are the category. The first thing I thought about was Nene Leakes getting out of that Range Rover to go to that, to go to Kenya's hotel. Ooh, the ghetto, honey. Ooh, the ghetto. Just, what is this? What is this? What is happening here? I'm asking so many questions. Katie, who? Is this before or after Dr. Luke? Sorry. Woo! Oh, if we can't go to Bella Noches, then where can we go? She looks like she's about to be at the Baddies West reunion, Baddies Caribbean reunion, Baddie Midwest auditions. This is giving Zeus Network. I hate this so fucking much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. She looked like a brick cell phone that got covered in a whole lot of jewels and shit to cover the fact that it's a Nokia 3360. Boo. I hate it. My God. My God. Girl, it don't even look like T-Mobile. It's giving voice stream. Like change services. I can't. I won't. I will not. Like Alyssa, you're good people in some senses. And honestly, great TV. Love you down, girl. 。 No, this is bad. This is bad. I hate it. It is so tacky. I hate I can't look at this and be like, I'm good. I'm sorry. And then this is cocktail dress. Where are we going? Where are we going? They were reading Gala for being over padded, but meanwhile, this lady is shaped like literally a cell phone without service. I cannot. Goddamn it, Pez dispenser. No, absolutely not. No. And the blue, no. I was like, no, this, no. Mm-mm. No. Hate it. Hate it. I love Alyssa. And I've loved a lot of her looks. And I actually was better. Yeah, no polls today. I find that I end up going for extremely long amounts of time with the polls. So I have to be like, chill with it. What we're doing in the live chat, and this is for those of you who are here, 200 plus of you. What's up? I hope you're having a good day. I don't know what's going on in your life right now. I know, JB, you got to take care of some business. That's some really sad stuff. I'm sorry that you have to put your baby down, your dog, but I'm sending you all my love and my blessings. If you're going through anything right now, whatever's happening in your life, woosah, we're going to make it through, and we're here to talk about a TV show that is edited down for our consumption, whether it is a good edit or not. Let's have fun today. Drop a like, if you will. Make sure you get in the comment section and talk about this episode afterwards. My birthday is in 10 days. If you want to drop me some love, paypal.me/Rants, cash.com/Rants, and Venmo/Rants. Anything and everything is super helpful and appreciated. But also, the super chats are available. And I have an Amazon wish list for my birthday. So, yay. Thank you. You got it, JP. I know it's going to be a tough day because, remember, Jamar had to put down Rufus, if y'all remember. And Jamar, that dog was with Jamar for 16 years, 15 years. So I haven't had to put an animal down, but I've lost 2 animals, unfortunately, and it really does suck. It hurts. So you got my empathy and my sympathy, baby. You got it. But I know it's going to be a tough run. I don't know how long you had your fur baby, but I freak out if I can't find Mina and Mom. You feel me? So I feel, baby, I got you. I don't know what I would do if I lost Mina and Mama right now. I don't know what I'd do. I've had Mama for almost a year. I've had Mama for a year, and Mina will be a year coming up in December. So yeah, it's tough, baby. You got Rocco. Oh, that's such a cute name, Rocco's Modern Life. Rocco's Modern Life, one of the greatest cartoons ever. Yeah, I had a bad dream that I lost my cats one time, and I woke up freaking out, and they were in the bed, and they're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh my God, my kids are still here. Oh, because I get the little missing pet stuff from Pet Finder because my cats are chipped. So yes. I got my baby's chipped. You better believe it. Mm-hmm. Test a testicle. 1, if it's giving. 2, if it's okay. 3, you chopping the dress. Tessa, you do this is actually really good. I like this a lot. I think the walk can be worked on. But other than that, I think it's puss. I thought you did a very good job. This is very well done. And the ostrich feathers were used very well. Very well. I would have done the trim of the skirt the same way. The ostrich feather is going to go for this trim. We would have done something. I think I'd have done something a little different instead of one sleeve. I'd done something a little bit different with the feathers, but I think the one sleeve bit was really good. It's a very nice asymmetrical moment. It looks really nice. The wig and styling of it was great. Definitely needs different stockings. Oh, definitely needs different stockings. Where did the human leg go? Yeah. But other than that, I thought it was a bop, and she was good. Let's start here. Her mug looked so good. Queen And I'm so happy there was somebody of melanin in the room, because it's like, we need you to fix your makeup, and you can't turn to not a single beige sister in this cast to talk about it. But there go, I said, thank God. And she was like, do that, boom, just a little touch up here. You already got the base, go for it. It's crazy that she looked, to me, I thought she looked good, personally. There it is a little like, okay, we can see a few of the parts that aren't parting the way that we would like them to. Yeah, totally receive that. However, I thought she was kind of puss. I'm sorry. I wish it was different here in the front area, but I don't know. It was out. She kind of sold the garment for me. She sold the look for me. It's good fabric too. Vanity has some good taste. Mm-hmm. God, her makeup looks so good. Oh, I love the change. I mean, she already looked good to me in general. I was like, so was always given, but like that warmth that they said to do and the little touch up she did. Oh, I'm over here like, oh, it's butter. Yeah, I thought it was fuzz. Mm-hmm. Michelle Visage. Final answer. Love you, Rome. Final answer. Michelle Visage. She's the face lady. Wait, I forgot. Did Michelle walk face in the ballroom scene? I forget. I think she did. I think Michelle did walk face. Huh. Mm. I know. Rome's like, and Matthew, I know. It's like, and yeah, I know. Allegedly. No, she did. She did walk face. I can't. Vanity Vane is next. This wasn't bad. I didn't hate it. Personally. Especially because I know it's last minute too. I don't hate this at all. Who said John Burst? Don't do that. Girl, do you see the shape of this baby's chin? Hold on. Give me a close up, Maddie. No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you will not. The perpendicular. No. No. You didn't. I'm questioning how you did well in geometry in school. The green and the blonde. No. John Burr says mint versus green. That's the Uno. She'll do green when she did the St. Patty's look, but she's been more in her mint era lately, right? And then also the wig, I'll give you that, but Vanity's muggy. No shade to John Burrs. Vanity is muggy. Like that lady is like beat. I live for her face. Vanity, if you've never heard me give you a compliment, this is it. Your mug is always together. Your mug is always right. It looks good. Every episode I have seen you, that mug ain't never been a chop. Ever. Not. Well, I gotta get back to it. I just want to get back to it. Oh yeah, that mug. That name really does apply to her, Vanity. That mug is always right. Ain't never miss. I love it. Oh, because RuPaul was conflicted with the outfit. You could tell. She liked it, but she was also like, I feel almost like she has to give a narrative. I was fine with it, especially for the fact that she took paper, like scrunched them together, glued them onto the dress, spray painted them also to then give them actual like depth and color to give the vine feel. I'm sorry, this was kind of right with the money. Cannot lie. I was not mad at this at all. I'm actually not going to hate it. It's not a chop for me. I'm going to say, okay, the strips are kind of like, eh. And it's not really a cocktail dress unless the theme is like Batman and she came as Poison Ivy, but make it fashion. Yeah, the only way this dress would apply to me for a cocktail party is if this was some sort of fashion week moment and the theme was like florals and foliage, or possibly this is like a themed event that she would go to. It's a very themed event. But yeah, to do this in an hour, I think it's creative as hell. You even painted the hands, the neck. I mean, yeah. That's why. Yeah, Aaron, I liked it because it just kind of gave the vibe of what it almost felt like we were going into a character now because she had to make it at the last second. So now she's like, I've been in the earth and I've made my dress from said earth. I don't know. I was looking for it. I was looking for it. Like, okay. And mind you, remember they said cocktail dress and RuPaul's like knee length. And I'm like, lots of thighs. Queen Kong is next. I like this look. The Batman wings are my one part where I go, but everything else is right with the bunny. I even said this on the voicemail with her where I was like, I like them, but I don't know what they're used for. Cause I'm like, are you about to fly? It's like you're about to go to a party, have a couple cocktails, like a work event, but then somebody said, help, Queen Kong, I'm being robbed. And then these wings grew from her sides. And then she flew out there and said, and I was like, oh. And then she like beat somebody up. And then that was that. Queen Kong, you saved the day again. No problem, citizen. I still like this. It's very cool. Love her fucking wig so motherfucking much. It's like everything. Mug is right. Hair is right. Love red on her. Love it. It's very cool. These wings, I'm sorry. Every time I see them, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, it's cool, but I swear, I just want to see her do it one time. One time. I just want to see it one time, quickly. One time to see you do that. Just one time. I'm sorry. Oh goodness, I can't. It's so cool though. I like it. It's giving for me. I just when I separate it, that's what I'm like. What are you running? But I like it. It's cool. This wasn't in the bottom. I don't care. I will fight y'all. I don't care. This was not in the bottom. Call me a Galavero stan. Call me that. I don't care. This was not worthy of the bottom. This was not worthy of the bottom. I'm so not sorry about it. Did not need to lip sync. Don't know why you were lip syncing today. Shouldn't have been a conversation. It was not a bottom outfit. Hate it. Hate it for you. Hate that for you, Gala. Hate it for you. Pissed me right the fuck off. I was like, I know we're not having this conversation. I can agree with this part with the top. That I totally get. It's cutting off her shoulders and her neck, which would really be like the shit. She could have easily cut that in half, put that into that motherfucker so that way it looked like they're sprouting out of it and it'd been a different story. Perfectly fine. But this reads cocktail, in my honest opinion. And it reads rich woman, rich money. She don't like nobody. But she's always at the events because they know that she has the nicest car, the nicest house, and mama makes her own money. She ain't married to nobody, bitch, but she has the businesses and the girls want to be in good graces with her. She's an asshole, but she runs. She runs, baby. I caught the story, gave me what I needed. So I was like, I'm good with this. I just wanted her to do something different with this up here. Cut it in half, bring it down, let get your shoulders out or something, get the shoulders showing, the chestins. But other than that, this was not a bottom look for me. This is safe by anything. Very 80s dynasty. Very that. Hell, it could be 80s prom, for fuck's sake. And it just so happens that daddy's got money and they bought clothes from an expensive, tacky designer. But definitely not, let me have you lip sync tonight. Gagged beyond all gaggery. And Enrico, welcome, moderator. Glad to see you here. Thank y'all for tuning in today. 200 plus of you. Appreciate the love and support. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. My birthday is in 10 days. If you want to show me a little extra love today, maybe buy me a pizza, because we were talking about margarita pizzas, or I should say, like Kitty, a margarita pizza, because that's how she feels it needs to be said. PayPal.me /Rands, Cash App Simon Rands, and Venmo Maddie Rands. Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks again for being here. Live voting in the chat via numbers. 1 is giving, 2 is okay, 3 is absolutely not. I have never seen a more unlikable Jennifer Coolidge impersonator in my entire life. What? This didn't get a conversation? This didn't get a conversation? Alana, what are you doing here? Honestly, Alana, what are we doing here today? I'm asking many questions. Like, I thought you were in the pageant scene and you came out in this gown. What is going on, Alana? She looked like someone opened a package of Vienna sausages and left it out in the sun and threw a whole bunch of Baskin and Robbins fucking sherbet on top and said pretty. You calling girls Dolores Umbridge? You give the one prostitute in the South Park episode, would anyone like a dance? Like, it's not, nothing about this looks good. Alana is Honey Boo Boo. That's how she goes by Alana now, because she's an adult and she's an independent woman. So she goes by Alana now because she wants to be taken seriously. That is why I'm calling this brick-shaped head lady over here Alana. because it's giving, I don't want to be this no more. I'm all okay. All right, Alana. I have a problem with RuPaul going, oh, this is so me. And I'm like, technically, yes, except your dress would have been all the way up to your ball sack. Do you feel me, Ru? Like, it'd have been right on the lines of Tessa's testicle, if you will. Like, it'd have been right there. One little ball hair showing, if you will. Talking about this would be what you would give. Honey, you would have had a dress at all. It would have been a t-shirt that would have been a dress. What do you mean? It's ugly. It's not cute. I don't like this. I think it's ugly. There you go. I think that you had to walk down the runway in a comedic fashion to sell the garment because you know it wouldn't stand on its own if you just walked normally, which for you isn't really a strut at all if we're really going to talk about it, since you walk like a hop and a skip. They're mad at Gala's neckline, but here we go. We're covering this one up. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. Like, you look like the floor of a Chuck E. Cheese. Like, I don't understand. Like, this really pisses me off. Now, this is what that will say pisses me off. Because I'm watching her walk around talking mad gooey shit all season about the girls aren't giving. And I'm like, you ain't gave since you stepped in the room. You ain't gave since you walked in this piece, my God. Elmer Fudd, it's been real bullshit this entire season. I said season. I can't do it. I really can't. It's just, I cannot. It's not a real cool place to be a kid. I'm going to tell you that. Not that Chuck E. Cheese floor, bitch. Looking like a Toys R Us reject. No, ma'am. I don't like this. I hate it. This, mind you, Pythia brought this fabric. I want to know what Pythia was going to make. Why do I feel like it was going to be much better than this? Imagine someone, oh, Dolores Umbridge. Oh, I don't want to have her in my group. Oh, I'm not going to do this all day here. Then tag like margarita pizza. I can't believe you're talking about my fabric and you're going to make this all up. That really pisses me off. I spent a lot of money on this and then came out in this. Imagine the entire episode, her whole storyline, and then walks out in this. Cheeky cow is right. Moving forward. Why is she all the way back here when you introduce this lady? They've done this a few times, and I'm starting to notice that a couple of queens. Can you not do that? That is so weird. Melania, and then she's way back there. I'm like, we didn't even get a close-up shot with her. It's not the best dress. It's not the best. It's really not the best, but it's not ugly either. And I know she wasn't really happy with it, but like, it's really not horrible. Like, she's like, I hate this dress. I'm like, no, it's safe, girl. It looks better than Kitty's outfit. You even have a fascinator. Like, girl, your outfit looks better than Kitty's. That's for damn sure. Way more demure. More mindful. You did the best that you could do with what you were given, sweetie, and that's the truth. You were given shit, 1K worth of shit, and you were able to do what you gave. But safe. But it looked better than Kitty's and Alyssa's. Your outfit looked better than Alyssa's and Kitty's. Both. Just so we're clear. Like, still look better than both of their outfits. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Do you know what I'm going to say about this? I need another wig. I like the dress a lot. I don't like this wig. I don't like the wig with the dress. Something about that red and blonde. I laughed when I saw Alyssa's dress come out. I bahawed at how ugly it was. I was like, wow, I know where she gonna be for MLK weekend. I hated it an infinite amount, to be honest with you. But to this, yeah, I need a dark root. I need a dark root. I don't like that red hair and that blonde with this gold. Like, if it was just blonde, yes. If it was just red, maybe. That's why she didn't win this week, even though this is really, really cute. I'm just like, Rue is very correct. Your styling choices, not necessary. And it's the truth. Like, even the glove, not necessary. Why that glove? Why? But like, it's still good. You still got some going. It's just decisions were made. Bury that. I was like, why do you put all that on there? I still like it. I like Pythia's mind. I like how she puts things together. Very fashion. She knows what she's doing. It's just today it felt like maybe because she was helping other people with their outfits that she also had to do some extra work rushing to get some stuff done, even though technically this is literally the dress that was already ready for her when Ruth saw her. And then she just started like, let me put this, let me do that. It's like, you could have just had that dress and just walked out here and been puss and been done. Yeah. Wish we had to do. Yeah, that hair. I wish this was for a different outfit. I like the hair for a different outfit. Necklace for a different outfit. Gloves for a different outfit. Dress perfect. Face done. Yeah. So it was good. It was just, I wish there were some different things that took place today. La, 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 la. I can still taste the tequila from yesterday. That's how long it's been since I've had alcohol. And it was good tequila too. Strong, smooth though. I can't remember the name of it. It was a beautiful bottle. Yeah. Yeah, remember I told you I went to a birthday party, I was getting over my social anxiety because I always like say, no, I don't want to go because I feel like I'm an overthinker and people are mean and all that shit. But that wasn't the case. And I was very happy. I had a good time. I met some new people, played some games, won some rounds, this and the other. And I was like, well, since I'm at a party, I'm going to drink. And I haven't been drinking because I've been on my sobriety journey. So I decided to drink. It only took me 2 drinks to be gone. Like, it used to be like 3 or 4. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, finally, woo. 2, baby. I was through. 2. Done. Body was like, ah. No more alcohol, please. So I was like, okay. And I drank water for the rest of the night. Like, cause I was like, but it was lemonade and tequila. And then we did shots of whiskey. It was his birthday. It was my friend's birthday. And like, yeah, and the entire house was set up as a gaming area. So everyone was having a great time. And we're going to do Munchkin today, though, because we didn't get to play Munchkin. There was like way too many people. It was like 20 people at the house. So I was like, oh my God. So today we're doing Munchkin. Riley, the mixing liquor. Okay, I see you. Bitch, they didn't ask me. They just gave me. They were like, we're doing shots and we're just going to do whiskey shots. I was like, oh shit. So once I got a little like, ugh, or whatever, I just started drinking water for the rest of the night. I have learned when I hit my limit, Maddie, water, 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 drink water, drink water, drink water. Rest of the night, don't drink nothing else. Just drink water, just drink water. Bread, 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 bread. Anything to soak, anything to soak. And that's why I didn't wake up with a hangover today. I was like, okay, I'm good. But now I'm like, all right, back to not drinking it again. Oh, 3 times a week? Really? What's 3 times a week? What did I say? What did I say that was 3 times a week? Did I say something 3 times a week? What am I 3 times a week? I missed it, Jupiter. What happened? What was 3 times a week? I work out 3 to 5 times now a week because I technically worked out this morning. I did a little light workout. Yeah, I'm not a drinker like that. Oh, I was talking about my cousin. Oh, okay. I was like, what? I got so confused. Okay. This was nonsense. Alyssa, Kitty, Melania, you all go to the back. I'm like, oh, the worst people. The worst people. Why are you letting Kitty go back with Melania further? Why are we doing this? Stop putting them in a room together. I'm sick of it. That was my first, like, God bless it. Like, Kitty should have still been up there for that ugly ass dress. Alyssa should have been there for I can't look at this dress and take her seriously. I'm sorry. Quan, you lost more than you won, but go off, baby. To me, it just didn't make any sense. And then Kitty being like, for when Melania was in the back, and they were like, I'm so happy to be safe, da 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 da. And Kitty was like, yeah, like one person over here that was da 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 do it. I'm like, girl, shut the fuck. Wow. Wow. I wanted to be like, girl, let it go. 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 Because you should be thankful that your ass is safe right now. High key. Let it go. That was one of my only takes from this episode, is that the edit had Kitty being an asshole the entirety of the episode. I mean, I have the track record on my tech. I can run it back and we can go over it as many times as you lost. But yes. And then every time I lost, I basically took my W back, and then I'd have a W on top of it. But there you go. I play better players. I'm just kidding. Anywho, I also mastered Nina, so you can't use her with me anymore because I know how you work. I hope you have another character. I'm happy that Tessa was proud of herself and that she finally got a moment where it's like, bitch, you saw what I did on my season. You know what I'm saying? I was here for it with Tessa getting her flowers, and everybody felt like they got to at least say something. I'm also happy that my friend is like legit the front runner right now. I'm so happy for Queen, but like, there's a lot of mess that goes on with this season. It's a lot of mess. It's a little messy. Was I gagged that I clocked this outfit Yes. I'm like, promo look immediately. Promo look, promo look, promo look. The moment that camera panned. Promo look, promo look, promo look. And I was like, oh, okay. Matt let it go. That's what she had in her suitcase. Moving on. I had to let it go. I was like, whoop, whoop, whoop. He's like, promo look, promo look. Watch Vanity make it to the finale. Watch. As hard as she's struggling right now, Mother has one win on the board, though. She's got a lot of oochie-wallies, oochie-bang-bangs, but she's got a W still on the board. Let's not count Vanity out just yet. She's just had a weird run lately, so it's like, wild card, I'm telling you, do not sleep on Nelania, Vanity. Who's left? Because I feel like Vanity's edit is still in her favor, even though a lot of times it's Inner Saboteur, but I've seen the edit for Inner Saboteurs work to where they finally get over their hurdle and it's like, we on it. I want Gala to be okay, but her storyline is not being received as in there's going to be a comeuppance. That's why I'm mad at how they're doing Gala. Because sometimes I can see, Rue likes this queen. They may not be doing well right now, but I feel like Rue will give them another chance. Then there are other girls who I'm like, oh, she's just not receiving her. Like, she's just not receiving her at all. Like, why are we even doing this on this Good Sunday? And then there are people who she just lives and breathes for. I don't know. Pythia, I want to do like very well. It would be cool if Canada was in the top 4. I also think Pythia may run into some trouble if she ever gets in the bottom and then has to lip sync against somebody. And then Tessa, it would be interesting to see if Tessa gets all the way to the finale. I've already put in my brain that my sister Queen is going to make it, because if she gets eliminated, I'm going to be hot. Knowing that it's lip sync to stay, I'm like, I don't know about that. She'll be fine. But that's my concern for Pythia. If she can make it through without ever being in the bottom, she'll be just fine. If she ever has to lip sync to stay, the girls that are left are not easy pickings at all. They're not. Tessa can move. Vanity can somewhat move. Gala for sure can move. Queen would demolish her. Alyssa would tear it up, even though Alyssa walked for her first lip sync and paraded around. Like, yeah, I would be concerned for her. But yes, I don't even consider Kitty. Vanity is saved. Gala and Soa are in the bottom. It was the battle of the synthetic wigs. One worse than the other. One outfit worse than the other. I hate this song so much. Bang, bang, and I'm a room. Bang, bang, and I'm a room. I hate this song so much. So much. It's a group number. It is not. Thank you, Hannah, for saying this. It's a group number. That's a song you play for a closing of a fucking show. Like, we just did Drag Brunch. We're on our 3rd bit, and these people got to go the fuck home. Some hoes didn't get tipped. and our sisters. But also, like, we got to go home. Get out. So it's bang, bang in the room. And so the cast comes out and it's like boom, 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 boom. And you have every right to feel that way because it should be your least favorite Jessie J song. This song has no soul. There is nothing to this song. It is so fucking just surface level bullshit. I hate it so much. It's Jessie, wait a minute, and then Ariana Grande, and then Nicki Minaj, it's me, and it's like, they didn't do anything. None of them did it. Nobody did anything. No one did it. If I hear this in the bar, I lose it. I'm like, oh God, we have to go somewhere else because I'm going to see that one queen in the corner shooting somebody. What gun? Gala won. And I love Sew It Down. Do I want to get up and do Sew It? No, I don't want to do my sister like that. Baby, I was trying not to laugh. I was trying not to laugh. I was trying not to giggle. I was crying laughing. Gala won. That's it. I love you, so girl. No, friend, y'all. That some of that dancing, I was like, she has to not know the song. Oh yeah, this lady was like, I don't know why that was tickling me, man. I was like, this ain't it. And then she didn't know the words, which sucked because there were so many moments where she would have finished what she was saying. And it's like, and she's like, by the way, this is me. This is me. Oh, this is me. She was dancing at the club. You knew, didn't you? Didn't you, Rue? You knew. Tell me, does it have a club card? Tell me. tell me, does it have a club card? You knew. Yeah, I bet this, I know you tired, friend. This is the 6th episode. I know you are like, I ain't seen one good lip sync yet. Mm-hmm. You could, where is Dooley? Because I hand the microphone. The best one was Queen and Alyssa, and it was because of Queen mainly. Because Alyssa, I want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world, like I'm the only one that you'll ever know, like the only girl is all, only girl. Then she's gonna go, da, 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 da. Hair, my hair's on my face, I'm gonna hold my hair back. I'm pointing. Like, what? I will take Queen Kong doing a goddamn barrel roll in midair and shit any day before I got someone trying to tell me I don't have no more hair. I don't got no more hair. Who got hair? I don't got no more hair. This ain't my hair. This is a wig. It's my wig. Watch that lip sync again. That was so disappointing. I said, lady, you stretch for a living. What the fuck are you doing? Right. So his outfit didn't do her justice at all in any sort of level. My thoughts so far in the season via screen grab. Just take this out of context. Let's just assume she fell from the sky, okay? That's how I'm going to look at this situation. She fell from the sky. This is her mid fall. Gala is the winner. We wouldn't know from RuPaul's expression. I mean, we really wouldn't know. Like, RuPaul would never let you know who won this one. I will tell you that, honey. Like, closed vault. In the background. So I feel that those words didn't reach everybody like they should have. And I think a lot of us need to let it go when it comes to how we get upset about stuff. But, like, not gonna lie. It's like, so Galavera's going home next week. Right, 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 right. I don't think so. Oh, I don't think so. I think there's going to be a switch up. If they're smart, because if they're doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, it's not going to be good. It's going to be like, what the fuck? I think they're going to switch it up. I think we're going to see something changing. I don't. I feel like Alyssa's going to have to battle at some point in time. I feel like, and it's not just her either. I don't think they're going to get a clean run all the way there. No. No, 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 no. Yeah, I don't see that. I do think they're going to have to make Alyssa work. They're going to have to make Alyssa work. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. I think that is going to happen. I think Alyssa's going to have to work. She's going to have to. There's no way. I just don't see her not being having to lip sync the entirety of this. There's just no way. There's no way. Like, even with the numbers dwindling, I just, honey, she's gonna battle. She's gonna have to. Kenny should have been battled. Been battled somebody. Yeah. Queen's been doing fine, in my opinion, competition wise. So I don't really like include her in the big three, as everyone's been saying. Even though I know if she did have to lip sync against who's up there, she winning. But, like, those two others in particular, DW, I needed to talk to you about a store run for tomorrow. That was really strange. I was like, did the Wi-Fi just drop for like a split second? This is weird. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Sorry about that. That was weird. I was like, I'm so confused. Like, what? I hate that Soa's gone. I love Soa on the show. I was afraid for Soa because, you know, Mama had one thing to say about Melania and everyone lost it. And I was like, okay, she's going to get a couple more episodes. They'll lean off of her a bit, but we didn't get that much more. I also thought that Soa was a contender to be in the top last week for the 3-in-1 outfit they did with the colors. So I don't know. They're a good queen. I like their drag. I think they're amazing. I was not a fan of their outfit for this lip sync though. I was like, oh fuck, what's going on here? And unfortunately, they just didn't know the words. I mean, Gala didn't either, but it was just like, well, it's what we're dealing with right now. I kind of want to see Soa back on my television screen again, but I'd like to see her in a format that would be a little bit more on even playing ground field. Yeah. It would be nice to see her again. A Versus the World, possibly. A France All-Stars, yes. Not this. Not if we're going to invite girls who are already established. So this is the part. This is where I really just got to go. Okay, go ahead and just say it, Matthew. I don't like now that I'm on episode such and such to know that Alyssa is way established, has the coin, has the money in the backing. And a lot of the girls that are on this season are not as well known as her. And they do not have the resources that she has. And they're on this season. And I thought about this. I made a statement the last season going, well, you know, when Sasha competed and da-da-da-da-da. That's a little bit different because that's a main season. It's a general season. It's not an all-stars. The all-stars is they got to call these people who've already been on the show to come back. And you called someone on their third try. And everybody else that's there is on their second. That is an issue. I don't have that issue when it's like Versus the World. No problem. All-Stars 9, 8, 7, whatever, no problem. But this is the first time we're doing global. And so I feel Alyssa's there because of by name alone and because she's also super talented and funny and great for TV. But it gives everybody else we wanted to find people that are very well loved too, who is available, put them on the show. But they're all second chances. They're all still hungry. I don't know. That has been sitting in my spirit lately for the last couple of days. Because this is why I'm more inclined to be like, as much as I'm like, go America, I'm like, Queen Kong for the win is Queen's second time. Not her third, second time. Gala's second time. Soa, second time. Eva, second time. We keep it going. Second runs for the girl. That's not fair for me. I think if they were going to do this, it should have been like girls who have been on the show. If we're going to do some global all-stars like that, if we're going to make it even, people are very well known for each other. We all got back and we all got this shit together. I don't know. Oh, Farnsworth, if they should have got Taste instead of Kitty. If Taste had also said or made jokes about Melania, I wouldn't have wanted Taste to get hate either. Because what if she did also do the same? You know what I mean? It's like we weren't there. It's a lot. I still want a season 2. I still hold my same critiques before about how I think that it should be just RuPaul and then brand new folks each and every week. If Michelle needs to be there for some odd reason, that's fine. But the other 2 judges should always be different. Maybe one person that comes in as a rotating American judge, but it needs to be someone likable that is not Carson or Ross. T.S. Madison is the only answer. Y'all want to fill in your trans quota? There you go. Got on the panel. Just saying. Then we get on over to the casting, and it's like you need to do every franchise. And if people just can't come from that franchise, make a statement so we all know. But if there were queens that auditioned for it and they didn't get casted, can we see what they look like so we know if that was a good decision or not? Because I swear to God, y'all be like, well, they didn't put that cast on there. I'm like, well, who from the cast was asked and who was available, and who out of the ones that was available would have been someone we wanted to see again? Because there's differences. I wouldn't want to see just anybody back on my TV screen again. They were told about it, big deal. Not so much auditions, but they were told that it was happening, and there were some people who were requested, and then some people who were told about it, asked if they were interested, and then when the interest came, they were sort of reached out in reference for it. But some people were listed, like maybe this girl, but we'll see who wants to go. This wasn't just these 12 and okay, I guess only these 12 tried out, so let's go. It was definitely, we're doing the show, would you be interested? Okay, great, we'll put you on the list. And then they're just sitting there. And then they get the call. Hey, we'd love to have you on the cast. I don't even need Rue to watch the franchises, because technically I haven't seen Tessa's franchise nor Vanity's, and I'm enjoying them. Also, Athena too. Never saw any of their franchises. I live. They got new fans out of me. I think it's more so the narration around the challenges, as well as the storytelling with the cast, and then the critiques. And I feel that there shouldn't be all Americans on the panel. That's dumb. That's really dumb. There needs to be somebody from each representing franchise, as far as country-wise or continent, if you will, that needs to be there and in the panel and be able to relate to the European queen, to the Asian queen, to the Australian, whatever. It just, that to me is wild, that there is like, we had Matt, Carson, and Ross. I'm like, yo, like that's 3 episodes. You could have had somebody from a completely different season. Hell, you could bring Pangina up there. You could bring the judges like we talked about from the other franchise. I mean, hell, the Hobby's about to be there next week. I feel there are options. I don't think that it's just one way. And that's my issue with the show. Correct, Big Teal. It needs to be a global panel. Rue can be the main poobah in charge, because that is the originator. As much as you young babies don't like this old woman, that old man out there is really where it's at and why we got the shows we got. True tea. But at the same time, call out that bullshit. I'm here for it. It's just, there are people they could literally have in those seats that would just, it would be a gag. We would be excited. We would be like, oh, okay, there you go. It would be interesting to see the banter that would happen differently. I like Jamal. Jamal can be inside of me. Do what you want, Jamal. Jamal is not for this panel. And I like him a lot. I think he's a kind spirit on the panel too. I don't get his presence right now. And I've tried it as much as I was here for it. And I love seeing him every time he's there. And I love when he's doing choreography. Yes. No. I don't think, I'm bewildered with him in his presence. I'm bewildered. I don't understand why you're there. I don't understand. Like, and I get it. Like, yay, Black man representation on the panel. Bet. No. You're a kind spirit. I love your critiques. I know you do the Drag Race live show too. You're amazing. No. Well, the good thing is that Law will be back the next season. Apparently, I think that was like a rumor that got confirmed or something. I forget what it was. They said Law will be back. So I was kind of gagged to hear this, like, oh, thank God they called him back and he took the call. I don't know if it's going to be just for one episode or he comes in on a rotate, but I heard he will be back in some, like, I don't know if they're going to do, I pray to God it's not one of those, like, God, I saw this on Twitter too. I don't know if he's going to be back, like, I'm trying to remember. I hope this isn't some bullshit I read, but I remember looking at something or somebody saying something and him being somewhat involved, or maybe I don't know. I don't want to lie to y'all, Libra. Something tells me he's coming back. I feel like I read something. I feel like I read something about him being back for an episode, like another ball episode or something like that. I think he should be rotating. He should always be there for the balls. Any design challenge, that man should literally be right there. He's too good for me. He's too good at TV. He's too good at TV for me. I'm sorry. He knows how to do the judging bit. Legendary days and all, baby. I love it. I feel like Michaela, I think I saw something. I swear to God, I read something that was like, I think he's coming back for an episode. I don't know. We'll see. Y'all, I know this can be a drudge sometimes to walk through, but hear me when I say, I get it. I'm still enjoying the show. I'm watching my friend compete on TV, and I'm so happy to see them doing so well right now. I hate that they get hate right now. I get where the passion comes from fandom, but I don't get the hateful rhetoric that is surrounding them with racist, remarks, as well as threats that it should never be made to somebody in any capacity whatsoever. I even apply that to Kitty Scott nerve, because as much as I can't stand her right now, I ain't never gonna at her. I ain't never gonna be like, bitch, I don't like you. I would be, if I ever met Kitty, didn't care for you on the season, much rather enjoyed you on your season of UK, but your edit was not wonderful. But I wouldn't hold that to her as a person. Hopefully that's not her as a person. I can't do that. I got to separate the two, because when they take out the drag, they're not always not the same entity a lot of times. But it's just decisions that are being made are so weird. Just nonsensical. It's like she's in the bottom for why? She's not in the bottom because of what? And it's specifically the same girls every episode. So people are the amount of evidence is starting to weigh up. I think they had an idea of what the edit was going to do, and it's not doing what it's done, and they've already done what they did. So where are you going to go now? Like, what are we going to do? So it's like, just follow through with the plan, and then let's just see what happens. But I'm still hoping for a season 2. I'm hoping that they don't rush it too quickly, and I hope that they take in the actual constructive criticism that we as fans have about the show. Not about the people in particular in the cast, blah, 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 but more so about the storytelling that was done this season so far. They have done a much better job with season 16. We just did 16. Way better job over there. Way better. We had the literal arcs of people being villains and not so bad anymore, to then a person who didn't seem like the villain being an actual asshole, Q, like all of that. Yeah, they have a different team for Global All-Stars. That is not the RuPaul's Drag Race team, in case y'all didn't know this. That is true. It is a different team of people. And whoever is in charge we need to have a conversation. JB, I don't think it's that deep unless y'all really want it to sink. I think unless y'all really want to end it, Because in reality, a lot of people say they're not watching the show. They are. They're still talking about it. We watch clips. You watch the show then. That's a part of the process. That's literally a part of the engagement. You then start talking about the show. You speak for Europe? Wow. Okay. That is incredible. Wow. Europe. Okay. I'm going to keep it here in reality, though. Europe. Wow. I wish you had said a city. I wish you had said a city. You literally said Europe. I love y'all. Oh, honey, I know you're feeling passionate about this show. Speak your piece, but there are some times I'm just going to be like, now, JB, or anybody else, calm down. It's not that deep. This is not going to be the iceberg season. Hate to tell you that. It's not going to be. Not through a streaming platform like Paramount Plus. This is not going to be the iceberg season. I almost want to say it's going to be Down Under season 4. When Michelle hosts it, it'll be the downward one. But I would say I think a lot of people are pissed because the people that they are rooting for are getting the really shit in stick of the treatment. And the people who they see are being favored are also not being as kind as they want them to be. And so they're turning it and spinning it into it being just the nastiest show on the planet Earth. It is not. I see the reviews on IMDb. A lot of those people also live in their basements too that can make those reviews. Those are not all professional reviewers. A lot of people are very much expressing themselves. All Stars 1 was trash. Trash. And we all knew that it was going to be Chad Michaels. No one was missing the point on that. There was no question about it. It was Chad the whole time. And it was really just to make up for season 4. High key. We survived that. I hate that I'm talking like we went through some war. Oh my God. I hate that we're talking about it like this. I cannot. Like, even All Stars 8 was pooey. You know what I mean? Work in progress. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there are All Stars that just didn't do it. And there are seasons that season 7 is a grand example of everybody hated that season. It didn't kill the show. That is the part where I'm telling you, as much as you telling us to calm down about all of Europe comment, you saying this is going to be the end of it all is what we're exactly talking about with we're going way too far. We're thinking way too deep into this. We're taking this to another level it doesn't need to go to. You think because Nelania getting talked to this kind of way and the way that this fandom is going over this one season of a show that is going to take out everything, you are wrong. When the show will finally fall is when RuPaul leaves it. That is when the show will fall. That is when it will be over with. Because as much as you say you don't want to see that man up there no more, it will never be the same. And it will never be as good. And it will never touch that mark again. And I totally believe that. And I always think about who else will host the show. They will host the show. They will do a good job at hosting the show. It will never be the same. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Canada is fine. Nothing wrong with any of those other franchises. Those are other franchises that can still continue to go on. But the flagship, the main median, the logo days, to the VH1 days, to the almost Showtime days, to the now where we're at right now, oh no, baby. When that man leaves, it's over. And whoever takes over, it is going to be the utmost of hills to crawl and go over, and it will be amazing to watch. And I'll be there for it too. But it will never be the same show again. Ever. As much as we can't stand her sometimes. The frack of it all. I'm like, hey, if T.S. Madison got up there, it'd be a fun show. It ain't never gonna be the same. It ain't never gonna feel the same way again. So I'm here for Rue and the workhorse of don't give up. Because at the same time, Rue reminds me of my father. My dad is 77. He probably hates that I'm telling people that, but he won't stop working. Like, he will not stop. He has to keep going. It's his thing. He does not feel like his life is fulfilled if he is just sitting at home and retired. He was, when he tried to do that, he was like, absolutely not. No way, no way, no way, no way. Hates it. Got to do something. So I'm here for it. At the same time, I just want Rue to not get, I mean, it's hard to say that to somebody of her age, but there are times where I'm like, now, girl, you got a TikTok account now, okay? And you know what these young babies are given, okay? And you're wise beyond your years. I could take a lot of advice from you. A lot of advice. A lot. But like, there are some things that you are just a little, you're not there. And we need people who are there with you to walk through those moments, so that way you don't sound crazy trying to be that girl. And that's what I'm asking of her. You can add some freshness to the panels. You can do some things like that. Keep what you got, but there are some changes that do need to be made. It is a grand show. It is a great show. It's one of the greatest reality TV shows to ever be made. Personally, I love Drag Race. Literally paid my bills. I just can see the cracks in the wall, and I can see the foundation up a little bit, but it's not a house that cannot be fixed, and it seems like it's still a good property. We just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just do that, do this. And, you know, sometimes they do it, and we're like, oh, great. And then we get bored of the formula, and it's like, now we gotta do something different. But that's television. This can't be like Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune even had to do some different stuff. They still spin that damn wheel, though, but they still have to add new things to the equipment. Well, there's new prizes to have. There's new places to go. There's a new lady on the wall. Yeah, they just got to start listening to some of us that aren't trying to and just do things to make things happen for them. You know what I mean? But more so to keep us engaged, allow us to not feel. I don't like it when they talk to me on television like I'm an idiot. Like, it really pisses me off. Like, I get mad about it when it's like, girl, that edit was so obvious. I hate that shit so much. I hate it so much. And they've been doing that lately. And that bothers me. Like, let us enjoy it. Let us watch it go down. Let those stories create itself. Don't spoon feed me the episode. Stop that. Just let it organically play out so that way it feels real. Philippines is produced down, but it feels real. It feels real. It feels real. So many emotions. Thank y'all for tuning in today. I didn't get any tippy poos, but that's okay. I'm glad we got to have a fun conversation. I'm hoping a fun conversation. I feel there was a lot of passion in my chat. I feel like it's sad to hear some takes on things. I understand it. I receive it. A little bit of it is kind of sad because it's like a part of the reason that we know each other is through this show. And you want it to just go away. I don't think I'd be reviewing the show if there's a new host. I'm going to be honest with you, because I'm not reviewing Down Under. I don't think I really would give a fuck anymore, if I'll be real with you. So it's sad on both levels. I think that's really, especially since you've addressed your age and everything, that you can understand that with, right? That it's sad on both parts. Honestly, they're playing in your face, making you feel ways about TV. I have to sit here and listen to it and receive your, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I get to go, don't hate it. I hate that too. But don't hate that. But I hate that too. Trying to please everybody. Still want to keep my opinion. At the same time, being like, well, you love Bob as a host until Bob says something that's crazy. You love this person until they say something crazy. Minute for me. I'm sorry. That's like, oh, a new person, they're going to do something that's going to piss you off because production's going to do something that's going to piss you off. And then someone's going to go home that's going to piss you off. And then where are we going to go from here? Big Brother's most boring season ever because Tucker went home. It's been doing just fine. No one is talking about him. No one is talking about him. Ew. Tucker from Big Brother. It was a whole thing. Tucker was like the fan favorite, and when he got eliminated, everybody started like attacking the girl, like in particular T-Core, Quinn, all that on the show, and leaving these like extremely critical opinions that were like, we're not going to watch it anymore, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, everybody's fine and we can watch the show and da 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 da. It's some people are, this is getting a little too serious for me to where I'm not enjoying this at all with you anymore. Because it's like, if I don't agree with you, I'm now like a part of the problem. It's like, what? So it's just a little crazy. Like, I get where your passion's coming from, but it's also, it can be read as personal, very personal takes with how some stuff is being said. It's like, is this about me and my take on it, or is this about the show? Because I just am watching a TV show and I'm trying to have a good time. Kitty can piss me off as much as she wants to. I can see the favoritism a mile away, but it doesn't make me go into a rabid state of, I don't want to watch this anymore. Fuck the show. Espana All-Stars pissed me off to the next level. I still respect Supreme and everybody else on the show. I just don't know if I want to review it again because, well, one, the cast, I was kind of like, oh, okay. And then when I saw the promo, I'm like, this is the same promo as, okay. And then I just was like, oh, I don't know anymore about that season, about that franchise. Still respect it, though. I like Drag Race, but at the end of the day, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I don't want any of us to be mad at anything. I don't need a resume. I love you. That is not what you need to be doing right now. That is not the flex you think it is, even if you're not trying to. I respect you, JB. I do not need your resume. I don't need it. I love you. I do not need your resume. I don't deny you for having a career. I don't need your resume. I don't need it. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just me being like, please stop, everybody. Please, everybody. I'm treating everybody. My God. I hate that this is doing this. Oh, I hate it. It's the show. If it pissed you off, fuck them. If it made you happy, yay. I just want us to have a good time in our chats and stuff like that. But I know the show is definitely doing a lot, so I receive it. No, go ahead and read me, girl, because you just butted and then said, never mind. This, say what you got to say, baby. Get it off your chest. Go off, read me, do what you got to do. I've already dealt with this with other people in my chats before. I love you, Maddie, but now I don't like you. I'm fine with it. Do what you got to do, baby. Seriously, if whatever makes you happy. You got a very hard day on Monday, and that I want that to be the main focus versus going off on this show. But if you need to read me real quick, pop off, sister. Please. Please let me have it. I'm not even going to read you back. Just do what you got to do. I told y'all I'm not fighting with nobody no more. I'm not doing it. I didn't mean to shade you or drag you or be nasty to you. I was actually trying to be protective in the chat. So, what are you talking about? Spew my resume. You're arguing over the show in the live chat, JB, and you're missing that point because you're continuing to do it after you said you weren't going to do it, and then you've still been doing it. And now you're calling me a hypocrite because you're like, well, you can spew your resume. Well, the difference is that I have people coming to me directly saying that I don't know anything about drag when I have done drag, when I also have had a career in reference to being a backup dancer, this, that, and the other. It's the only reason I even say those things. No, my turn now because you got it out. You are in the chat mad about one episode, 5, 6, 7, 4, whatever episodes. You're not even in the mix of those people who are getting the hate messages, this, that, and the other. And you're frustrated by that, and I totally receive it. Whoever was talking to you in the live chat that made you feel you need to post a resume, that's why I was like, what is going on? You've got a lot on your plate like I do and like everybody else up in here do as well, right? I want us to be on our plates. I'm happy for you. I'm happy you know Queens too. I'm sure everybody in here can say they know somebody. I'm very happy for you. It's not a dragging. You're missing this. You really are. And I'm not closing this out because you need to hear me because I'm just kind of like, what is going on? That's what I'm asking you to do. Real quick. Liam, I haven't missed the point. Well, Can, you have said some disrespectful ass shit, so that's a little bit different. JB, on the other hand, they're going through something right now. They've also been very open about it. Very, very vulnerable in a situation about what's been going on. They've also been drinking. I'm aware of where they're at right now, and I know they're listening to me. So I'm letting them have a conversation with me. Me and you squared up, and then we let it go, and then you came back, and it was like, what's up? And you see, I haven't blocked you. Even when you post stuff about certain people's bodies that you did today, JB, that's why I'm like, this ain't no argument. That's why I was like, and that's why I said, tell me how you feel. And that's why I didn't go off on you. Do you see? I am a lot better than I used to be. I'm just saying. I'm a lot better than I used to be. That's why I was like, no, let him have his moment, and not to be shady, but let him have it because he may need to have this. Matt, I feel a ways. Tell me how you feel. I need to hear it. I would like to receive it. Helps me be a better person. Maybe it'll help you that I heard what you had to say and I can go, you know what? Bet. Wrong with me. I shouldn't have done all that. So that's me. That's how it is. No, your resume is valid. The only reason I was saying it because I wasn't privy to what was going on in the live chat. And I'm like, why are you posting your resume? Because it was like, okay, girl, that's where that was. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, your resume is valid. You are fine for that. But I'm also thinking, why did you need to post that? And that's why I was saying it. You feel me? Because it's like, you never need to tell nobody anything. And I've learned that too. I mean, my therapist gets me together because she watches some of these videos. And we do play this back half the time. And more than likely, we will talk about this one. We will more than likely talk about this one because she's very fascinated with my long ass live. She's like, I love when you just keep on going, buddy. But one thing I've learned through her is that I do give a lot of time to things I don't. And a lot of the time that I could be giving to other things, I don't do it because my focus is almost immediately on the negative. And it's like, I have to say something. I gotta get it off my chest. I gotta yell and do all that and blah, 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 blah. And I'm now getting to a really good place where I just don't want to do that anymore. And I don't want to be in that level. And then sometimes I catch myself going there. But the best part about the healing process is catching yourself and going, you know what? Okay. We had a moment. We're not going to be perfect, but at least I can see me doing some bullshit, me stepping the fuck back. If I lose somebody in the process of that, their boundaries were set and I didn't know. And I lost them. And that's a loss I will keep forever. But with that loss will always come a gain. There will always be someone new that enters your life. As much as someone leaves, there's going to be someone new that pops on in. Prophet, thank you so much for the tippy poo on Cash App. I appreciate you, baby. Happy early birthday. Thank you, baby. Yeah, I know a bit when it comes to Zach. I'm not even paying attention to that. When it comes that because I was racist, but I am not fully all the way there. But I've been on set for reality TV. I've been on set. And I've witnessed it in terms of like them redoing stuff. And I filmed a reality show out here in Houston that never got picked up. And we did like 10 episodes. And so there were a lot of times where we were doing scenes of us walking in places and they're like, lighting was bad, redo. And I'm having to go right back outside just after I said hello to a person to redo the whole scene again, to then go sit down and have a conversation that I was told to have with said person. Yes. And that happens a lot in reality TV because it's real, but it's also, they walk you through, you're about to go meet up with such and such today. You need to discuss ABC, make sure it's DEF. And then when you get there, you're supposed to do those things, but it can go GHIJKLMNOP. It can't. It can't. You see how I was trying to be nice to one person and they said some racist ass shit and it's like, oh, okay. Like, what? But that was, something they wanted to get off their chest. Good for them. Glad they got it. I guess we'll see how they feel in November, right? But like when it came to Jay in this situation here, I didn't want to let it go because I just wanted them to hear me like I wanted to hear them. And I also know that this show has been pissing people off, so I totally get it. And when I see some of my Rant Pack members who are like, Matt, I can't stand it. I'm like, I'm a Libra. I want you to love all the shit I love. I don't want you to hate the things that I love or not like them. That is Libra down. Like, no. You can't dislike what I like. Oh my God. You can't do that. That's what I like. You're like, come here. That is what that really is for me. If y'all don't know what it is and you're like, why does Matt always do that? It's me. That's me. I want you to like everything I like. That's why we're talking about it. And when you don't like it, I'm like, what? How could you? But as an adult, in my age now, I'm like, well, I kind of understand why you don't like shit. But I'm also like, but still like it. Still like it. But I get it. It's that balance. Like, I know why, but I don't want you to. But if you could for me, please. In a good way. You meant ghetto in a good way. Oh, my God. Kid, if I ever meet you, swear to God, I'm going to have to be like, talk to me. Because, like, help me out, baby. Because I would never use that in a, yes, it's Keanu Reeves, please don't. Not it's a play. Oh my God. I don't want to hurt anymore. $90. I'm a fucking fool. I'm a fool, man. 90-minute video. 90-minute video. This is what I get. This is what I get. Aaron, it's the fact that I know you in person and I can hear your voice say this exact statement is making me cry with laughter. It's one of my downfalls. I gotta have it. I gotta be hopeful. I gotta think better. I have to. I really do. I have to think better because that was a part of my social anxiety, is always thinking negatively of everything. And so that's my... Nobody hates you in this room. No one's thinking badly about you. You don't stink. Oh. I would have fallen into a hole right now. Me. Oh, I'm so full of optimism. Da, 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 da. You're a fool. Like, no, that legit gagged. That was great. I'm sorry, that gagged. I'm sorry, that gagged me for real. I'm sorry. I don't know why I let this keep going. I think just because I wanted to see what was gonna happen. Woo, wee. Oh, you talk about your social anxiety. My Libra son has that too, so I somewhat understand. He's probably always conflicted like I am when it comes to things, because you just want to do the right thing, but you feel like you're about to do the wrong thing. But let me tell you how I find you brave to put yourself out there in the internet space and live. Isn't it crazy? I go live and don't say anything foolish and problematic like a lot of these people do that go live. Well, also, I'm not a horrible person. But I think it's different here than when I'm like there with you or something like that. I don't know. This feels safer. And I also something I built up from the ground up. And I already went through the first like bout of like when me and Jamar did videos, the racist stuff that we got there, the homophobia, the constant Bible stuff. I already went through all of that. And then I like moved and I watched people witness me go to a completely different state and try to make it, not make it out there, travel back, completely took my L on that. There's a whole blog about that. You know what I mean? Like I literally sat through feeling like the worst of the worst about everything. But at the same time, it's like, so what? I always wanted to entertain people. I've always wanted to make people happy. It's been my wish in life to do so, even though I've done the opposite for a few people. Is literally been my dream. And so because I haven't made an audition and I haven't gotten the big role or the big opportunity that I want, I turned to YouTube and I said, I will make it happen through my commentary on shows and reviews, because When I used to do what I do for work, people really want to talk to me about every show that I talk about or watch. And literally, I would tell the entire story of what happened that episode. I had people who would literally come to work that didn't even watch the show. They'd be like, "Did the new episode of what ever come out? Girl, tell me about it." And it was like a thing. And it loved it. And I haven't stopped since. So, regardless of what it was said, regardless of everything that happened today, when I leave here, like for real, I give a fuck about all of you. And I can't wait to see your faces or your names pop up. I'm always excited to see new people. Sometimes it takes me a little while to get to know everybody, but for most of you who I lock in with, you know what I'm saying? And you'll find out. DW is a person who was Rant Pack, who is now my real life friend in reality. I can say the same thing for Baked by Bunny. I can say the same thing for whoever I met in person that I know like that. Now, those two have my number. And Nikki don't have my number, but I've met him in person. And that's going to be my baby forever. That's my boy. Okay, every time I see him, it's nothing but hugs and love. Where's my other sister who I met at DragCon? Purple People Eater. That's my other bitch right there. When I meet you in person and you tell me your screen name, I really do lock that shit in. My lady Lisa, I know her very well, trust me. She and me have talked, as you can see over here. I called her Chi Chi for years. And I now call her Shishi because we had that correction. And I ain't fuck it up since. Ain't that right, Shishi? You know what I'm saying? Aaron has blessed me with Vegas Live, been there for my birthday, all that kind of jazz. I know Aaron down. Can't wait to go back to Vegas and meet my good friend and his boo, Keonde, who I love so much. I was like, that's right, y'all. I need this kind of energy. I want that kind of love when I get my relationship, okay? I've been lurking without a count on Maddie since season 9. That's amazing. And see, I don't know this. And sometimes I'm just emotionally talking or speaking or whatever. But at the end of the day, for Can, for everybody, even when it was last, whatever, I give a fuck about y'all. Drewski, we good. I really do. And it's always nice to like see each and every one of you in my chat. But when I get to meet you in person, it's even better. It really, really is. Really is. And sometimes I'm just not the best at communicating, and I can be very honest about that. That is a wish I was a better man. But and when I don't know how to communicate, I sometimes go ghost or I get really quiet because I'm like, I don't know how to answer this. And I feel like whatever answer I give is not going to be the best answer. So my brain wants to explode. That's not a way to handle things. But at the end of the day, I give a fuck. And Marika, we don't always like talk like that, but when I heart every time you send me something, it's because I read it deeply. And I'm like, I wonder what my French baby is doing over there. And I hope they're okay. Keanu Reeves, we had a minor disagreement years ago and I got scared. You hated me for too long. Then I realized it's just not that deep. We'll get into it. But at the end of the day, I'll be like, bitch, come over here. Come on. I know. I was an asshole. Hit me. Like that. I'm that guy. And you have seen some relationships I've had with people literally just not come back again because they don't want to do that. And that's fine. And they don't deserve that from me. So they can feel that way. Now, them continuing on after that, that's them. I'm a true Libra. When we break it, it's done. But if you want to come back, come on. Because I was wrong too. I was wrong. We've been there. I've seen it over the decades. I'm trying not to cry. There are many who paved the way, and you do the same for others going forward. When I sat down with Jack and he was telling me about my beginnings on YouTube and like, oh, I used to watch and I still watch you. And I heard these other new babies and all that kind of stuff. And then when I got people like trying to come down on me, like that one dude, and he was like, I have another person that actually I can look up to. And I'm like, I'm not asking for anybody to look up to me for anything, bitch. I'm a mess. I'm a mess, honey. A mess in my 30s. Mess. But I'm trying. I'm fighting. I'm still going. And one thing about me, a resilient bitch. I ain't never give up. Y'all have seen me go from pillow to post. Stuff that people cannot handle, I have been able to get through. And whatever is thrown in my direction, I will fight and I will make it no matter what. Whether I gotta ask for money, whether I have all the money in the world, whether I'm broke, bitch, I will fucking succeed in my life and I will never give up on it. And I don't think y'all should either. At anything. I lost a parent, I've lost family members, I lost friends. Okay. So we gotta get up the next day. We gotta go. I got 2 little fur babies I give a fuck about, and I got to get up for them, and I got to get up for y'all. And I got to get up to see my friends, and I got to get up to see my family that I still give a fuck about. And I have shit to do, and I have a life to live, and you do too. And that's why I get so upset when people get angry about the dumbest shit. Because it's like, we're all waking up just trying. I don't know what your life is like, but like, even when I had everything together, you still get up and you just try. You try, you do something. You wake up and you have purpose for your life, something. You may not have the best days and you may not get everything done that day, but you get the fuck up. As a survivor of like attempted times of taking myself out of the equation, you have just got to get up. Because there are so many times I want to sit in my bed and just not move. And think about everything that's happened to me. But then I go, what is that going to do? I got to get up, Matthew. There is going to be somebody that's going to take you away from your single ass and you're going to be with them forever. And that's going to be the most amazing thing ever. There will be a point in time when this channel blows up into something bigger or it turns into another opportunity that's even better. You'll move into another home that'll be your dream home when it's your time, when you're ready, when you can receive the responsibility without taking it for granted. That is how I'm looking at my life right now. Everything will happen when it's ready and it's mine, but I cannot be impatient. And I cannot sit here and go, it should be me. I should be there. That should be mine. Nah, bitch. When it's mine, it will be mine. It already has been, and it already can be again. I am at 22-something thousand subscribers, but over 9 million views. Girls can't take. I've got to perform in drag. I got to be on stage. I was one of the most highly tipped people at Bitchin' that night on my first show. Take your positive moments and you hold them higher than anything in your life. I swear to God. I put that on my therapist, but I also put that on my own religion and my way of thinking as a Christian. Put those positive moments way up here. And you let them be the shining beacons in your life and not the shit that actually fucked with you. Fuck that other stuff. You let that stuff go. Drop it. I love my rant pack. I love my people. I love every time I get to see one of y'all. Y'all make my life. You do. Excuse me. I'm sorry I had to get like deep like that, but it is this today was the way we did this review and everything. It just felt like we needed to have a talk real quick. Like we just need to have a moment. Like, hey y'all, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Five, I didn't highlight this early, but let me do it now. Thanks, baby. It's too early to say that despite the endings of 2 versus the worlds we got this year, they were better than this season so far. I mean, lip syncs alone were better than this. I can't deny that. And can I thank you for paying my bills. And this actually resonates very well. Matt, you get your ass back in drag and on stage. You show right. You're not lying. You're not lying. Cash Mick, thank you, baby. Gorgeous, mama. I was trying to read your thing. I got too into my shit here, and I appreciate you and I love you down, my sister. I really do. it's definitely coming. I'm definitely getting myself out of the headspace I was about expectations that I need to not have for myself. I love to perform. I love that so much. Oh my God, y'all don't know. The adrenaline. Woo! What a feeling. Oh, what a feeling that was. Ooh. I never wanted to let it go. I could have done 5 numbers. I was sweating bullets. I didn't care. I was like, put me back, give me back. Ain't nothing like that light hitting the face. Ain't nothing like that song coming on. Ain't nothing like hitting your mark. Ain't nothing like it. Beautiful. And even when I did the Crystal Ball and I did the dance, like, I didn't care I didn't win. I fucking live, baby. I was twirling. I was up there turning. You can never knock. You can never knock. You can never. You can never knock. I would do a red carpet hosting. That would be fabulous. You know, I think at the end of the day, I would want a late night talk show. If I had my way and I had my world and I got the right backing, I'd have a late night talk show. That would also be like a mixed variety show. So think of the Eric Andre show, but actually it would make a lot of sense and everybody wouldn't be pranked. It just wouldn't happen like that. I don't want to tell you my entire, yes, very Arsenio, but I don't want to tell the entire idea that I have because I feel like someone's going to steal. They always do with my stuff anyway. So, but eventually one of these days, if I ever get that opportunity, man, I'm taking it. I'm running. Oh my God. I just want a good 10 years. I want a good decade. I just want a good decade. I'll be just fine. Just give me 1 decade. 1 decade. And I'll be fine. I don't even care if I'm in my 40s or my 50s when I get the opportunity. Just 1 decade of that. Because I'll always be entertaining, bitch. I don't go, please. I love you, JB. I love you all. I really do. For real. So big hugs, everybody. Big hugs. I hope this last part wasn't like crazy or like too much or whatever the case may be. I think this last part was really necessary and for us just to kind of like get some shit off of our chest. But at the same time, with the live chat as us rant pack people, we talk to each other. Like get shit out, bitch. If someone's kind of off a little bit, we're like, okay, hey, come on, come back with it. I don't know what you're doing, but come back with it. But at the end of the day, we are a community. And I have seen some of my Rant Pack members in real time meet up like, oh my God, that's you. Hi. And DragCon has been a great place for that. But like, seriously, it's amazing. And I want this community to be like a thing to where it's not like some cult, because we're not that. But we're at least like a group of people who fucking love TV. We love music. We love different shows. We like to come together. And sometimes we just need to vent and get shit out. And we can receive, we can give advice, and we can also hold others accountable as well as ourselves and move forward. But at the end of the day, when this goes off, we got ourselves to look after. And I want to see you the next time I go live. Okay, for real. I got to go to my friend's house. We did the birthday party game night there, and now we're doing Munchkin. Yeah, I'm glad Quinn was gone too, JB, because he was doing way too much. He was playing the game on a I know Big Brother, so they're gonna like me because I know Big Brother, and that was weird to me. And I just didn't care for how his gameplay was so sloppy. He thought he was so slick. So when he left, it was like, ha ha. Like that was why I was happy he left, because it was like, you kind of thought you were the shit, and now you're gone. So oops. That's how I felt about it. But yeah, we're playing some Munchkin tonight. A little bit of Tekken, but I got to cut back here early too. Lord knows I wish I had someone to cuddle up with this evening, but if it happens, it happens. My bed is open and my door is locked. But I want to see my friends and have a good time and just like, I almost said bees. No, never that. Okay. Anywho, hit the like button. Hit the unlike button. I don't unlike, dislike. That's better. Hit that button, whatever you want to do. Get in the comment section. Talk about this episode. Woosah. This season is definitely bringing out some of our emotions for better or for worse. But at the end of the day, we are human beings. We have emotions and we should express them. But let's always come back to the even playing field again. We could raw, but let's just always come back. Let's never stay in the raw. You feel me? Let's never stay there. Let's get it out. Let's pull it back in and we'll try again the next week. And if we still got to scream, bitch, we still got to scream. So love all of you, every single one of you. Give yourselves a hug from me. I probably will be going live tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll be going live Monday. Checking the calendar. I'll probably be going live either tomorrow or Monday, but I will for sure be going live Tuesday because that's Drag Race Thailand's Meet the Queens Day. I'm kind of liking Tuesdays in September. We had Dragula, then we got this. I'm like, So yes, so make sure on the 17th you tune into my live. That'll be Drag Race Thailand's Meet the Queens. So excited for that. And then a Just Maddie episode, probably either tomorrow. Tomorrow or Monday. Oh, bitch. Get in there. Ooh. Wait a minute. Okay, sorry. I was working out earlier today. All right. If you want to drop a tippy boot my jar before I leave, my birthday is this month. PayPal.me/rants, Cash App.com/rants, and Venmo/rants. I gotta go. I need to get dressed. Take care. I'll see you later. Stop talking, baddie. Yes.
Listen.
Yeah.